Thursday night football, another Thursday night football game. I have a prediction to show you guys, and then we're going to show you who Baal aligns with this evening. Before we do that, this is the Interdimensional Demon Federation. Welcome, all of you who are here. I am your host, Rich Jodice, the Pro Football Demon, and this is the fastest growing community of football degenerates on the internet today. This is Degeneration F. This is what we're going to call it. Let's take a look at who is... Oh, first, let's take a look at the prediction. The prediction will be on the screen in 3, 2, 1. This is only on the main stream, not on the short stream. I only have so much room to work with on a short stream. So if you want the full experience, you must go to the main stream. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. The non-future telling device scoring prediction is the Washington Commanders, the Washington Cobra Commanders, by the way, which is a way better name, 34, and the Philadelphia Eagles, 28. And yes, I have a hat on tonight. Why? Because the last time I wore a hat, the Jets won in historic fashion. So I feel like there's power in the hat, and I need to continue to wear this to get us to 10-7, which is going to happen. It's going to be a 10-7 finish. They're going to clean up this whole mess that they have going on. Where is Baal? Who does he align with tonight? I don't even know. Oh, wait a minute. This is the first time we are simpatico, I think. He's aligning with the Washington Commanders as well. I did not know that. I did not know he was going to do that. Julian Edelman is in a Tostitos commercial. So that's always fun. Washington Commanders. This game should be interesting. I don't know what to make of the Eagles. They're poorly coached, but a talented squad. Hey, that reminds me of another green team that's in the NFC East. That's all a talent in the world, and they're just poorly coached. And there's no fixing it this year. Anyway, the big thing people are talking about is Aaron Rodgers saying he might want to play again next year. I'm fine with that. Hey, play. Play all you want. The main thing we need right now is a coach, a real coach. And to everybody who's saying, no one's going to want to come here to New York. No one's going to want to go to the Jets. Why not? These are NFL guys. These are football guys. You think they don't know what it's like to face adversity? You think there are these other great coaching destinations out there? I mean, it's not like Mike Tomlin is going to retire and now Pittsburgh's going to be available. It's not like Andy Reid's going to retire and Kansas City's going to be available. That's not going to happen. I think guys will look at the situation and say, I can fix that. Because if you win in New York, you will be a king forever. Forever. That's what's on the line. Let's take a look at the chat right now. We got a bunch of people hanging out in the chat. I have to pop out the chat. Hold on a second. I should have probably done this before, but I didn't. That was foolish of me. Didn't do it before, but I'm doing it now. Because, because the Jet sucks, says Takeda Luna. That's nice. That's nice. The first message that I see. That's the first message I see. Well, that's coming from a Raiders fan. So what does that tell you? He's just angry at the world, and I don't get it. Last time PFD wore a hat was Super Bowl III before he was born. It was before I was born. Yeah, I don't count that Super Bowl. So anybody who ever says to me, at least the Jets won a Super Bowl, I wasn't here for it, so I don't care. On the short stream, 64% of people, not on my poll, by the way, this is just on Google, 64% of people are picking the Eagles to win. I don't know if that's a poll or if they're saying the Eagles have a 64% chance to win, which case I don't know where they would get that from. I don't know what they're basing that math on. But that's what it says, 64% chance of winning. We are at Lincoln Financial Field. You know where that is. You know where that is. It's okay for now is here. What's going on? He says, hey, Rich, SG is here. He says, you guys beat up Santa Claus and I don't like it. NFL's most annoying fan base is NFC East edition. Yes, Philadelphia beat up Santa Claus and I don't like it. That was uncalled for. You don't beat up Santa Claus. I don't care if he's had a couple of spiked eggnogs. Not his fault. Guy works hard, man. He has to spend all night bringing gifts to your brat kids and you're going to beat him up? Man, are you kidding me? Joshua Lilly says A-Rod can play next year, just not in New Jersey. He'll be in New Jersey. He'll be in New Jersey if he's going to play, I think. I don't know. What are they going to cut him? Trade? I mean, who knows? Who knows at this point? All I know is it starts with the coach. Get a good head coach in there. A guy who can discipline this team, because you got Sauce Gardner getting on Twitter arguing with YouTubers and reporters. You can't have that. You think that ever happened with Bill Belichick? No. Didn't happen with Belichick. We got a kickoff already. And the Eagles are going to down it in the end zone. Do you think that would happen with Belichick? Do you think that happens with Mike Tomlin? If it does, it doesn't happen for long. Doesn't happen for long. So I think if you had a Brian Dable there, I think if you had a Mike Vrabel, suddenly Sauce Gardner. Well, he said that he is not going to be on Twitter anymore. I think a bunch of guys have said that. But I think they said that because of the backlash, not because of anybody in a position of power within the organization suggested or told them not to do that. I know it's a different age that we live in, but still, it's a distraction. And you shouldn't be out there, as Jalen Hurts throws this out to Jahan Dotson for a gain of 7. Hello. Johnny Bones Johnson is here. What is going on? We're already getting bots in the chat. Unbelievable. He's not Sauce anymore. He's just Ahmed. He's not Sauce anymore. I want him to just focus on football. I mean, you're going to get criticized if you miss a tackle like you did against Trey Burton. Jalen Hurts throws this. That's not Trey Burton. Oh my God. Did I say Trey Burton? Trey McBride. Trey Burton. That's an old school tight end for the Eagles. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Eagles. Trey McBride. You miss a tackle like that, and Trey McBride's a beast, and Sauce isn't known for his tackling, but still. You miss a tackle like that, expect to hear about it. Expect to hear about it. And if you don't expect to hear about it, what are you doing? You're in the public eye. You're getting paid plenty. And run up the middle by Philly. And that is a first down for Saquon Barkley, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Justin Ziegler's here, your interdimensional champion. I got it right this time. We're going to show you his title. There it is, right on the screen. Eagles fan extraordinaire. I have a feeling he's going to say something about the child. Well, let's see. Sup, y'all? I'm hoping for the win. But we have a massive issue. The child, there it is still coaching. Hope Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. Is that how you say his name, Cooper DeJean? I feel like I'm mispronouncing that. I always feel like I'm mispronouncing that, but I think it's Cooper DeJean. Can keep up their great rookie season. Seriously. Hope the man-child doesn't screw this up. If they lose, it'll be because of that. Is there an injury? Oh, yeah. Somebody's injured. I don't see who that is. Oh, man. Bent back. Landon Dickerson. 2-time Pro Bowl selection. Wasn't he from, where did he play? Wasn't it Wisconsin? Did he play at Wisconsin? I don't remember where he played. That's a $20 super chat from the great Justin Ziegler. Thank you so much. You are now up to, let's see, 635.74. I can do math now. I've learned how to do math. For you guys. I don't learn how to do math for anybody else. But for you guys, it's the least I can do. I practice it in my sleep. Jalen Hurts gives the ball to Saquon again. He goes up the middle for about a gain of 4 and gets stopped. Oh, and he gets slammed to the ground, and there's a flag. It's going to be unnecessary roughness or something. Little laundry coming out early. Penn State. That's it. That is it. I know McBride's not an Eagle. I said Trey Burton. Trey Burton was an Eagle. I meant to say Trey McBride. I said Trey Burton, who was an Eagle at some point during his career and was a tight end. 2nd and 6 coming up. Jalen Hurts has got some time. He throws the ball, and that is incomplete. That was intended for Jahan Dotson. Gonna have a 3rd and 6 coming up. Elijah Singleton comes in and says, go Washington. Barkley was Penn State. Dickerson was Bama. Okay. Excellent. So here we go. 4 wide. Jalen Hurts takes the snap, throws it over the middle, and that is caught by A.J. Brown, and that is a 1st down. And they are in Washington territory now. It's okay for now, says, hey, Rich, just for me, can you give Vegas detention? I don't hand out the detentions. I'm not the one, that's the teacher. We're 2 different people. So there's Lorraine. Oh, and there's a slant to A.J. Brown. He takes this down to the Washington 20-yard line. They're going to have trouble with him tonight. Lorraine is not happy because Lucas is outside barking. I don't know why. And that's making Lorraine scream. Okay. And then PFA's texting me. So, I don't know. Chaos in this house. It was quiet until I started streaming. And then all of a sudden, we had to get chaos. All of a sudden, chaos ensues once I start streaming. That's the way it is here in the PFD headquarters, the penthouse. That's the way it is. No, she's not sick. She's just screaming because Lucas is barking. She's definitely not sick. She's just a big mouth. 2nd and 12 coming up for Jalen Hurts. They are at the 25-yard line of the Washington Redskins. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Got a little bit of a blitz here. He throws the ball, and that is caught. Oh, and Dotson gets taken down. That looked like a DDT. And there's a flag down. Chaos reigns supreme. Yes. Holding on the offense. All right, so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Johnny Bones Johnson says, what would you think of B-Flow for the Jets head coach? I'd be okay with Flores. I think Flores did a good job as Miami's. What the hell is going on? Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Chaos ensues here. What is going on?
I don't know if he needs to go in there or
okay.
what he's doing.
So anyway, what's going on here? 4th down. There's going to be a field goal attempt, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, everybody's fine. So I thought it sounded like one of the dogs was crying badly, but it was the bird screaming because the one was barking and the other one was it's just chaos. It's chaos. Too many animals in this house. 4th and 13. And that field goal is no good. Washington will take over. But everybody's fine. It's just, I wish...
I'm not fine.
PFA is not fine. She was, I came in here, I was in here for a couple minutes and she lost complete control of the house. You see that? The animals destroyed her. Johnny Bones Johnson, it says PFA. Only 15 likes, come on. Let's get more likes on the stream. Maybe it's the hat. Maybe I thought the hat was good luck, but maybe it's bad luck. I don't know. I don't know. But let's see. 17 concurrents on the short stream. Wow. I go away and we get 17 concurrents on the short stream. Insane. What is this? Somebody on, wait, hold on a second. The Mewing God. What is the Mewing God? I gotta look that up. If it's somebody who's ugly, dude, I am gonna ban you for life. It better be somebody handsome. I'm telling you that right now. I'm gonna look him up in real time. Let's see. Let's see. Dude! Oh, wait a minute. Who said that? Who said that? Let's see what this person's name is. Freya! Freya, I doubt you're the real Freya. Because the real Freya would not be so damn disrespectful. I should Phantom Zone you. But you're new here, so I'm gonna hold my Phantom Zone trigger and not Phantom Zone you just yet. I gotta get the score up on the screen, by the way. So we're gonna do that shortly. Let's get the Eagles, Commanders score up. There we go. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, 21 concurrents on the short stream. Excellent. 25 concurrents on the main stream. So that is a total of what? 46? Is that math? 46. The 46 works. Okay. That could be good luck for Washington, perhaps, says Eliza Singleton. And even said it twice. So it's got to be true. Freya, Norse goddess of beauty, war, love, and sex, says Scantor. Let's keep it clean, Scantor, please. Okay, you're a wrench. Act like one. I'm just kidding, Scantor. Hey, we got a Bengals game coming up soon, right? We're going to do another Bengals game. Yes. To Kato Luna, how did you break your leg yesterday? My God. We need to wrap you in bubble tape, dude. Are you okay? Tell me, please, you're okay. I guess you're okay because you're here cracking jokes about the Jets, but just, damn, and that's a pass out to the great Austin Eckler. And that was from Jaden Daniels, in case you didn't know. That's a short pickup of about, I don't know, 4? That look like 4? For Samuel Miller, what's going on? He says Bengals. There we go. 2nd and 5. Oh, that was a 5-yard gain. Why did Michael say it was a short gain? Does he not know a 5-yard gain is more than a short gain? Brian Robinson takes the ball nowhere. And we got a 3rd and 5 coming up. 3rd and 5. So what is going on? What is going on? Let's go. Commander says Trump red. Black Loki says, what's up? What's going on? What is going on to both of you? 30 concurrents on the short stream. Oh my God. We're breaking records. Breaking records all of a sudden. 3rd and 4 for the Commanders. I guess that was a gain of 1 from Brian Robinson. Jaden Daniels will take the snap eventually, I assume. He hasn't taken it yet, but he's going to take it in about a second. There he goes. He takes the snap, looks downfield, gets the ball off, and that is batted away. Nearly picked off. And the Commanders are going to punt. So not so good. Not so good for the Washington Commanders. Oh, we got these little flies coming in. These little flies are coming in. Tonight has just been epic so far. It's been epic so far. The only thing that would make this even more perfect is if the Jets were losing right now. Stupid Jets were losing right now. Oh, but the Jets are going to be, they're going to go 10-7, watch. They're going to go 10-7. I promise you they're going to go 10-7. And if they don't go 10-7, then just don't ever listen to me about anything again. There's the punt. That gets off. It doesn't get blocked. And there's a fair catch down at the 8-yard line. So the Eagles will take over at the 8 as we go to commercial break. We don't go to commercial break, though. We never go to commercial break. They go to commercial break because they can't hang. We can hang, though. We don't need commercials. We don't need rest. Who needs rest? If I did need a rest, you know what would happen, though. I did take a rest, but I mean, that was in between streams, though. And then Noisome Retnai, the Demon Lord of Intermissions, came in and he watched over everybody. And I'm going to show you Noisome Retnai. I'm going to show you that on a short stream too. The Demon Lord of Intermissions, there he is. He watches over you when I'm away. But he doesn't have to do it right now because I'm here. I just wanted to let you guys know that he's around. Lorraine, I can still hear you. Yeah, I can hear her too. Matt West says, we're not going 10-7 with Ulbrich giving tackling instructions to the offense. Yeah. Look, the talent is there. Matt West, if you look at Aaron Rodgers and his, what do you call it? His whole stat line for this year, and we're like, oh, it's not a great stat line. But if we looked at that last year, we would have been all over that. We would have been so happy with his stat line, and I have to believe the team can get back to that. I have to believe the team can get back to that level of play. I think they can. I'm trying to fix something here on this. Stupid Josh isn't here, so. Okay, wait a minute. Eagles Commanders, let me fix this here so that I can get something nice for the short stream for them to look at in terms of the score and whatnot. Hold on. It's gonna be fixed soon, I promise you, shorts people. Promise you. Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm cleaning it up. Okay, there we go. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, so the short stream is taken care of. Glad you guys... Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Landon Dickerson's back, by the way. That's cool. Good for them. And good for him. On the ground to Saquon. He's still up. That's about a gain of 8 for Saquon Barkley. Okay. Saquon Barkley with a gain of 8 on the play. Jamie Wood Coaster says, RIP to the greatest green thing in New Jersey. Kindaka, a roller coaster so tall you can see both Philly and New York City from its top. Oh, RIP. RIP to Kindaka. 30 concurrence on the short stream. 30 concurrence. Let's go Philly, says Flying Brian. All right. Okay. Let's go Philly, I guess. 2nd and 2. Saquon Barkley gets about 2, but it's going to be just short of the first down marker. So we're going to have... Oh, are they calling it a first down? Are they saying he's close to the first down? It's going to be about half a yard short. Are we going to see a tush push? A Philly special, whatever you want to call it. Oh, a Philly special is not this. That's something else. Oh, they're trying to strip the ball from Jalen Hurts, but he's strong. He does pretty heavy deadlifts. That's first down for Philadelphia. Is Baal in the right place? Yes, he's in the correct spot. Dickerson is back, says Justin Ziegler. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Father Dismas is here. It's always a good night when Father Dismas shows up, and he shows up often. Yes, will Josh Allen choke like always, says Takeda Luna. Josh Allen's stat line this year. I think, and I was thinking about this today, I don't think it's appropriate to call Josh Allen Blue Santa right now. I know he had a couple turnovers last game. I think it was last game, right? But I don't think it's appropriate to call him Blue Santa because he's not turning the ball over a lot. You know who is turning the ball over a lot? Jordan Love. So perhaps we have a green and gold Santa for the time being. Pass out to Dallas Goedert. That's about a gain of 3, right? Doesn't that make sense? Green and gold Santa instead of Blue Santa right now because Jordan Love is very generous with the football. He is the most generous person I've seen in a long time. Sharky's here. What's going on? What's going on, Sharky? Sharky's a Chiefs fan, so he's always happy. Sharky, did you happen to see the latest skit? It's very Chiefs-centric. You know what somebody said to me on one of my skits on TikTok, by the way? It was the last one, the quarterback bar. Well, the last one before the one I put up today. As a pass out to A.J. Brown, that is a complete. We've got a 3rd and 8 coming up. Somebody said that I pick on the Chiefs because that's how I get views. Are Chiefs fans insane? They think content creators need to pick on them in order to get views? I mean, come on. To be fair, most Chiefs fans that I've interacted with have said, this stuff is funny. I get it. They get that you're kidding, right? They get that you're joking around. But you get a couple people that are like, oh, you're just a hater. And I'm like, of course I'm a hater. I hate you guys. I want to beat you guys. Jalen Hurts gets taken down at the line of scrimmage, and we got another 4th down. There's going to be a punt, I think, unless the child, as Justin Ziegler calls Nick Sirianni, unless the child decides to do something foolish and foolhardy, which, I mean, is totally within the realm of possibility. But, yeah, I mean, making fun of the Chiefs to get views. I mean, like, the point of any type of content is to get views, but it's not like that's the secret to getting views, right? Making fun of the Chiefs. Come on. There are some Chiefs fans that are just living in this weird world where everything revolves around them. There's a punt. That's not Sharky, though. That is not Sharky, by the way. This will be punted, and the Cobra Commanders will take over at their own 42-yard line. Their own 42-yard line. Oh, here comes Sharky with the 2 where he says, to be fair, you are more fair than Brandon Perna. Well, in Perna's defense, he is a Broncos fan. So, I mean, whatever hatred I might have, and jealous, it's total jealousy. I mean, I will openly admit that. It's total jealousy that I have. It's got to be 1,000-fold for him because you're in his division. So now he, I can't imagine that. I dealt with that with Brady. Now he's got Mahomes, who's the new Brady. So I get it. I totally get it. But yeah, the Chiefs are they are going to drive me crazy. If they win the Super Bowl this year, they're going to drive me crazy because it's like, how do you stop them? It's not fair. It's totally not fair. Jack Black is here. What's going on? Oh, look at this. Ronnie Lester comes in on the short stream and says, dude, I'm a Chiefs fan and I love your Patrick and the Red Queen. I die laughing every time. You see, those are the types of Chiefs fans that get it. Like, they're wise. They're smart. Thank you, Ronnie Lester. Applause all around for the great Ronnie Lester, Chiefs fan extraordinaire, joining us on the short stream. Thank you for popping in, man. Thank you for leaving the comment. We've got Father Dismas comes in with a Kombucha 5. Says, and America voted again against the Red Queen's candidate because America hates the Chiefs. Yes. Yes. Down with the Red Queen. Down with the Red Queen. I'll say it. I'll say it and I'll mean it. She's going around trying to take people's heads off. It's insane. You can't do that. Who would vote for something like that? Who would vote for decapitations? It's not cool. It's not cool. Father Dismas is up to 137 on the stream. There he goes. Wait a minute. Yep, 137 indeed. Yeah, the Red Queen is off with her head. Red X Power comes in. Says, it's just me. You see. I think that's what he says. Comes in with a 2. Red X Power is an IDF Hall of Famer, by the way. Last year's Multiversal Champion. 2023 Multiversal Champion, and the top donation giver in the history of the IDF. He's a well-decorated man. Highly decorated. So, Jaden Daniels, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, he takes the snap. And he gets the ball out to Austin Eckler, who catches it. He's across the 50 into Eagles territory. He is still up. And he takes this down. Oh, my God. It's Austin Eckler has gained some kind of superpower where you cannot tackle him. And now there's pushing and shoving. Are we going to see some laundry, pushing and shoving? Refs are all involved, telling people to stop that. Stop it. Stop. It's just a game, guys. We're here to have fun. Red X Powers up to 124.79. 124.79. I'm going to show you guys the contender screen in a moment. What a gain by Austin Eckler. They're deep in Eagles territory now. I don't know exactly where they are. I'm going to let you know that in a moment if you're not watching the game. So they are at the, now he takes it down to about the 17, the Philadelphia 17. That's, Jaden Daniels ran that down to the 18-yard line. Okay. Down to the 18-yard line. Second down coming up. This first quarter is going by pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Daniels working out of the shotgun. Gives the ball to Brian Robinson, who goes up the middle. He's still up. He's at the 5, down to the 1. Down to the 1. What a run by Brian Robinson. Philly's having trouble tackling. Is that a thing this year that I don't remember? Here are your top 5 contenders, by the way, brought to you by the good people at Nakatomi Corp. Got Melissa Klein, the number 1 contender, followed by Carter Ferris, Father Dismiss, Russell, and Red X Power. And who is that behind the Nakatomi sign? Wait a minute, that guy looks like he's up to trouble. Looks like he's up to no good. Hand off to Robinson. He gets pushed into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for Washington. And Washington gets on the board first. Uh-oh, looks like my... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even move ball. Just being neglectful to my duties tonight. He should have moved himself, to be fair, but... So we've got a... What is this? 6-0 game so far? What is going on, Philadelphia? What the hell's happening? What the hell is happening? I think I might have missed a super chat. Hold on one second. I will never miss a super chat. I promise that. Sharky with the tour says, oh yeah, your last skit. 10 out of 10. 101 out of 10. That's even better. Thank you so much, Sharky. Thank you so much. 101 out of 10. I don't think I've ever been ranked that high by anyone, ever, in my life, and it feels good. Gonna be honest. Sharky's up to $76 on the live stream dono totals. Working his way up the ranks. As a Chiefs fan, he knows what sitting at the top of the rankings is like. He knows it all too well. So Ronnie Lester says, Perna may have cursed the Broncos and got the Chiefs a three-peat after doctoring the curse wheel against the Chiefs. Yeah, I've talked about Perna's curse wheel. I've never actually come in contact with it. But this is something I'm going to have to do a little research on. If him and I ever get together, I'm going to ask to see this curse wheel. Kind of like Ed and Lorraine Warren from Abigail. I'm going to ask to take a look at it and see if I can figure out what kind of spirit resides in there. And whether it's a malignant spirit, something that is like a trickster spirit. It doesn't really give you consistency. Or if there's something else going on. We're going to get to the bottom of it. We are going to get to the bottom of it. Oh, Monty Zawinski is here. Says, Pittsburgh Steelers fan here. Doing good, pal. All right, Monty, thank you so much. We got a lot of Steelers fans that hang out in the chat, by the way. A lot of Steelers fans. A lot of fans from all fan bases, and I love it. I love it. Infinity out of 10, says Matt West. He just comes in and beats the 101 out of 10 with Infinity out of 10, and you can't beat that. Look how smart he is. Oh my God, that's the highest I've ever been ranked. And I don't think it can get better than that. Thank you so much, Matt West. Thank you so much. Oh, Rangers fan has a button. You see, thank you. I get the sentiment, Rangers fan, but you can't multiply infinity. I get what you're doing here, and I really appreciate it. But you cannot multiply infinity. We will not bend rules and break, universal rules in this stream. Can't do that. Bob is here. What's going on? Chris, you should be used to avoiding broken glass by now. Yeah, whenever Bubba shows up, there's broken glass everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. We got the Black Friday game is Patrick Mahomes versus the Raiders. The Black Friday game. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I'm going to be streaming that game. I'm going to try. We're going to see. I should be streaming that game. I'd like to be streaming that game. 22 concurrents on the short stream. 39 concurrents on the main stream. 25 likes. Hit that like button. By the way, if you look above my head, wherever you are, or next to my head, depending on where you are, stream is brought to you by Underdog. I'm going to get to that. I'll tell you more about that at halftime. Thank you to Underdog for sponsoring the stream. And Shipley with a nice return. Gets pushed out of bounds. I think he's at, what, the 25 or 30-yard line? Right around there. I'll let you know for sure once we can find out for sure. Washington got the extra point. Thank you, Father Dismas. Washington got the extra point. Yes, they did. And Baal needs to be moved. Yes. Baal needs to be moved. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. 1st and 10 coming up. I hated the last Black Friday game. Oh, you and me both. Rangers fan. Were you here for that, by the way? Were you here for that? Because I was not well during that stream. Not well at all. That was one of the darkest days as a Jet fan, and we have it all here, just documented for the world to see. Jalen Hurts throws this downfield, and that is in and out of the hands of the Slim Reaper. And we got a 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10 coming up. Black Friday should be a great day, a good day for the Raiders to lose, says Takeda Luna. For those of you who don't know, Takeda Luna is a Raiders fan who wants the Raiders to lose all the time because he's desperate for a quarterback. He is so thirsty for a quarterback. As am I. I know what that feels like. Bubba says, Rich, I don't remember who played the Black Friday game last year. I think the Dolphins played somebody, and something terrible happened. That's all I remember. 2nd and 10 coming up. Jalen Hurts. Working out of the shotgun. No, he's not. That's under center. That's not out of the shotgun. Pitches out to Saquon Barkley, who's got a little room to run, and he gets about a gain of 6. 3rd and 4 coming up. Started at about December 14th or something like that. Did something big happen in that game? Speaking of Chiefs fans, Nick Wright is here. This is the actual Nick Wright, by the way. He joins the stream. And he's I'll be nice. I'll say smart aleck instead of what I want to say. Smart aleck. Does anybody even say that anymore? Smart aleck? I want to bring that back. We should bring that back. 3rd and 4. Jalen Hurts working out of the shotgun. Trailing 7-0 to the Washington Commanders. And Hurts takes the snap. Got a 5-man rush coming. Oh, and that is dropped by Jahan Dotson. And the Philly fans are not happy about that. And Philly will have to punt again unless they do something foolish and try to go for this. But I don't think they're going to do that. Melissa Klein comes in with a 3. Says Black Friday game. Vegan pumpkin pie over the Black Friday game. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Indeed, vegan pumpkin pie is delicious. And I was thinking about it today. Gonna be honest. I have to go. I'm not sure if I want to make my own this year or if I want to go buy a couple. Sometimes I just buy them because I make a lot of food. I love making Thanksgiving food. I make a lot of food and it takes me a long time, and then sometimes it's hard to make desserts too. But I tell PFA, you just relax. Don't even worry about it. She'll make stuff sometimes too, but I like to tell her to relax. I like to be the cook. There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Melissa Klein is up to $199 with that donation. Right? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the $200 mark. I apologize. Melissa Klein has hit the $200 mark. Ladies and gentlemen, your number 1 contender. It's the $200 mark. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to us all. And we're going to get you the Nakatomi Corp donation champion list up in a moment. So there's a penalty on Washington on the return, half the distance to the goal. Al Michaels just said ignoramus. Isn't it ignoramus? I've always said ignoramus. Am I wrong? Does Al Michaels know something I don't know about that word? So here are your top 5 donation champions. Oh, donation champion contenders, I should say. Brought to you by Nakatomi Corp. a strange gentleman hanging out behind the sign. I feel like he's plotting something. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on him throughout the holiday season and see if something happens with him. Because I do not trust him. Do not trust him. Not in the least. He's got a shady look about him. We've got some bots coming in again. They're going to be reported. Reported! Go away! SG took him out with his blade. Hans Gruber, says Samuel Miller. Is that his name? Is that who that is? You know him personally? 1st and 10 from the 5. Jaden Daniels throws the ball from out of the end zone to Eckler, and he's going to lose about 3 yards. So we're going to have 2nd and 13 from about the 2. Taken down by Darius Slay. Nolan comes in and says, what is vegan pumpkin pie? It's made of pumpkin, but it doesn't have egg or dairy in it. That's what makes it vegan. So there you go. R.I.P. Alan Rickman. Yes, R.I.P. Alan Rickman indeed. 141 left in the first quarter, 2nd and 11. Thought it was going to be 2nd and 13, but it's 2nd and 11. Jaden Daniels gives the ball to Eckler. He gets out of the end zone and takes this down to the 10. About the 11-yard line. So we'll have a 3rd and about 4 coming up, I believe. 3rd and about 4. 4 bots in 40 minutes. Ball needs to move again. Ball needs to move again, says Samuel Miller. Ball's being a nuisance tonight by not moving. It's being a nuisance. 3rd and 5 coming up. And Jaden Daniels is out of the shotgun. And he will take the snap eventually. Got 5 seconds left on the play clock. There's the snap. 4-man rush. Daniels looks like he's going to run. And he gets taken down at about the 11-yard line. And Washington's going to be forced to punt. I'm going to move ball early this time. So we got that going. 4 bots in 4 minutes. No, I do not eat cheese. I do not eat cheese. Don't drink milk. Do not eat cheese. Anakin Skywalker says, I am not sacrificing my soul to the Red Queen. Somebody asked you to sacrifice your soul to the Red Queen? I've been getting a lot of requests to, let's see, hold on. We got somebody spamming on the short stream. We can't have that. So Philly, Cooper DeJean takes this to about midfield. Okay. Kobe Dean has had a really good season. I like Nakobe Dean. I wanted the Jets to draft Nakobe Dean, to be honest. But they didn't. So just making deals, Rich. Nothing to worry about, says Sharky. Yeah, I've been offered Chiefs fandom by Sharky mostly. I feel Nick Wright has offered me Chiefs fandom as well, but I turn it down constantly. I'm not going to become a Chiefs fan. Nobody worry about that. It's never going to happen. Never going to happen. 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Jalen Hurts is working out of the shotgun. He's got Saquon Barkley behind him, and Dallas Goedert moves in motion. A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith are out there as well. And Barkley runs up the middle, and he's got about a gain of 6. And I'll take us to the second quarter. I'm right on top of this. Second quarter coming up. Second quarter. There we go. So let me see if I can get a better, something better from my short stream here, because I don't like the way the score is. I don't like the way the score looks. Let's see if there is. Okay, I kind of like this one. End of the first quarter. This is right on Google. Maybe, should I do that one? No, let me see. Commanders.com, NewYorkTimes.com. Not going to do those. Let me click on this and see. All right. I think I'm going to use this one. See if this works. I'm going to go back to the short stream and see if I can fix that, make it look better. Come in and know me better, man. Okay. Quoting A Christmas Carol, by the way. It's going to be a lot of that over the next month or so. I might even do a live reading of A Christmas Carol again if we get some bad games, which I'm sure we will. 7-zip, there we go. I think that looks good. Live score on the short stream brought to you by Google. Good people at Google.com. So, end of the first quarter, we're going into the second quarter, because that comes after the first quarter. Let me see if this changes at all. Okay, we're good. Hopefully this will update on its own. I don't know if that's going to happen. Don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll see. I might have to update it myself. Okay, let's see what's going on in the live stream. Thanks for mentioning the short spot, Matt. Yeah, I saw the short spot. That was crazy. They're trying to attack us from all ends, but not going to happen. Save a swig from the whiskey bottle for your Cowboys fans, says Father Dismas. It's going to be rough. Yeah, rough for the Cowboys. Thursday Night Football next week. Steelers, Browns. The 2-7 Browns take on the 7-2 Steelers. Can you believe that, Father Dismas? 7-2 Steelers. Did you have that on your bingo card? I didn't. Why is my voice doing that? 2nd and 3 coming up. 2nd and 3. Jalen Hurts. Under center. No, he's out of the shotgun. I don't know why I keep messing that up. He'll take the snap. He gives it to Saquon. Saquon dives forward for about a gain of 2, and he's about a yard short of the first down. So I need to find a reliable score for my short stream. Oh, no, wait, it looks reliable. Okay, yeah, that's good. That is good. Dude comes in with the tenner, kicks in the door. No, my Eagles will crush the commies. How dare you, sir? It doesn't look like they're crushing the commies right now. The Cobra Commandos are winning 7-0. 3rd and 1. And they pitch out to Saquon Barkley, and he gets a first down and some more. A couple yards more. Dude, the television champion is up to 552. Look at him go. We're going to get your title on the screen. There it is. Boom. There you go, dude. And he's up to 552. I gotta be honest, dude. The Eagles have not impressed me thus far. They have not. 13:55 left in the second quarter. Oh my God, a little double end around, whatever you want to call that. They pitched it to Barkley, pitched it to Devonta Smith, and pitched it back to Jalen Hurts, and he got taken down right on the center of the Eagles logo at midfield. That is ugly. It's a loss of 14. Man, that was terrible. Terrible. Dude with a 3er says, I'm making it 555. Yeah, that drives him crazy. Drives him crazy when the numbers are all messed up like that. Thank you so much, dude. Up to 555. Okay, so we got a 2nd and 23. 2 sacks by the Commanders tonight. None for the Eagles. Hurts back to pass. Gets this ball out to Kenny Gainwell. He's across the 50 down to about the 42. 3rd and long coming up. 3rd and a big long. Well, long is big, so. Okay. Exafita says, what would you call a trick play at the beginning of the second quarter why would you call a trick play at the beginning of the second quarter when you're losing? That's a good question. Eagles go 5 wide Jalen Hurts out of the shotgun on 3rd and 17. Gets the ball off. That's caught by Dallas Goedert. Takes it down to about the 32. He's going to still be about 7 or 8 yards shy of the first down marker. So the Eagles are going to try for another field goal. Let's see if they get this. Let's see if they get this. It's not a sure thing, as we witnessed last time. Certainly not a sure thing. There's a 51-yard attempt. Missed earlier from 44. So the Eagles are one of 3 teams that have not made a 50-yard field goal this year. And that will stand no good. No good. Still have not made a 50-yard field goal from 50 yards out. 2 missed field goals for the Eagles tonight. Score should be 7-6. But alas, it is 7-0. Frustrating if you're an Eagles fan, to say the least. Frustrating indeed. See what's going on in the chat. Got a lot of conversations happening. Takeo says LMAO. That's in reference to the missed field goal. Isaac says, oh my God, that is also in reference to the missed field goal. Are they still one of the 3 teams without 50 yards? Yes. The other 2 teams are the Green Bay Packers and the New York Jets. Of course, the New York Jets. Have the New York Jets made an extra point this year? Or is it just 50-yard field goals that they haven't made? They've missed extra points, I know that. I know that for sure. So, yeah, here we are. Jets get Anthony Richardson. I don't know how I feel about that. If there is a game where Anthony Richardson is going to come back and make people say, oh, this guy's actually good, this would be it. It would be this Jets game. It writes itself. But I do think the Jets are going to win. And I said that last week, too. So you know what that means? Absolutely nothing. It means nothing. They have to come out and play real football. That's the name of the game, right? Play real football. Tackle people when they're running at you. Cover them. Call good defensive plays. Make plays on offense. How hard is this? A lot of teams do it. You should be able to do it. It's been 20 years. JB100 says, I like how Aubrey stole Justin Tucker's powers. Seems that way. Seems like he did. Seems like there is a new king in town. The Jets lose versus Indy. LMAO, says Takeda Luna. I don't see it happening. But again, you never know. This team never ceases to surprise me. But I'm going to remain as confident as I can. Because I don't want to be one of those Jets fans, as I've told you guys, who is just Mr. Negativity all the time. What happened to the score? Did I just lose the score? Okay, there we go. I got to bring that down on the short stream. Okay. Now it looks good. Jaden Daniels from the Washington 41. He's got plenty of time. He gets rushed now and gets taken down for about a 4-yard loss. Had a lot of time, could not find anybody open. And that's the Eagles' first sack of the night. 11:15 left on the clock. 2nd and 14 coming up. Bubba says, am I going to do a long day gauntlet on Sunday? I'm going to do the Jets game, the night game. That's what I'm going to do on Sunday. So Jaden Daniels gets rushed again and he gets sacked again. So consecutive sacks by the Philadelphia Eagles. And we're going to have a 3rd and long coming up. Beautiful job by the Eagles defense. Elmo Jets fan says, hey, we can win out and still be 10-7. Yes. The playoffs are still there. They're still right there. So anything could happen. You just got to get right hot at the right time. That's it. 3rd and 22. Jaden Daniels from the 31-yard line. The Washington 31 takes the snap out of the shotgun. They hand it to Brian Robinson. Goes up the middle. Gets maybe about a gain of 6, but there's a flag. See who this will be against. If Aaron Rodgers retires, Jordan Travis is taking over 100%. That's a flag on the offense. Penalties declined. 4th down. Washington is going to punt. Got a lot of punts this game. A lot of punts. You know what that means. You know what that means. The punt demon the drive butcher. Demon Lord of Dead Drives is making his presence known early, as you could see on the screen. You can only see him on the main screen, by the way, not on the short stream. And there is the punt. Ta'o is making his presence known this fine evening. The ball will go out at the 26, and that's where the Eagles will take over at their own 26. Takano says, my prediction is next week, as Rich says, the Jets will go 9-8. Well, if they lose, that's the best they can do. If Aaron retires, Jordan Travis is taking over 100%. I don't know if it's 100%, but I would like to see what Jordan Travis can do if Aaron retires. I don't think he's going to retire. I think the best scenario, actually, if they want to, if they're serious about Jordan Travis, if they think he can be a starter in this league, is Aaron coming back next year and letting Jordan Travis sit behind him. If Aaron gets banged up, then Travis comes in. Like you don't put the pressure on him right away. You make him the backup and don't put immediate pressure on him. Give him some time, a little more time to learn. That would be the best scenario for Jordan Travis. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be a good NFL quarterback. Hopefully he is, but we'll see. Jalen Hurts working out of the shotgun. He's got Saquon Barkley to his right. And he's going to run it himself. He's across the 30 down to the 32. That's about a gain of 6. And we got a 2nd and 4 coming up. Sharky comes in and says, is Ta'o related to Da'o, the yellow donut demon? No, their names just sound alike, Sharky. Names just sound alike. A lot of people get that confused, though. So I can't hold you accountable for that. Sharky's up to 78. Thank you so much, my friend. Jalen Hurts working out of the shotgun. We'll take the snap. And he hands this to Saquon, who goes up the middle for about a yard. So we're going to have a 3rd and 4 coming up. 3rd and 4. Why do I feel like we're going to have another punt coming up soon? It just feels that way. I would love Coach Prime, says Matt West. So apparently him and Dion are going to be a package deal. I mean, Shador are going to be a package deal from what I saw today. I mean, that's got to work out perfectly. Because, I don't know. I'm thinking Dallas for them. I think that would probably be, I think Dion's going to maybe finagle that somehow if he can. I could see that happening. 3rd and 4, Jalen Hurts throws the ball downfield. That's incomplete, and there will be another punt. He hit a Washington Commanders coach in the ankle with a football that had to hurt. Getting hit in the ankle with the business end of a football thrown by Jalen Hurts is not fun. Doesn't seem like it would be fun. Aaron's too stubborn to retire, says Nolan. Yeah, I think so. But, I mean, look, here's the thing, though. Again, if we had these numbers that he's putting up, which aren't great numbers, they're not bad, but they're not mind-blowing. If we had those last year, we'd be pretty happy with that. That's all we were asking for last year with these numbers that Aaron's putting up. And we're getting them now. So if you get a coach like a Mike Vrabel, somebody competent that comes in, he can maybe make something work. Maybe the team finally plays up to its potential because they have a good, talented roster. It's just a coaching disaster. An absolute coaching disaster. No accountability anywhere. Immaturity everywhere. You bring someone in who can clean that up. Teach these guys that will not be accepted. You're not going to be on Twitter arguing with YouTubers. You're not going to be on Twitter complaining. No. Your job is to play football. That's it. We have a coach that can put all that together. I think it would be an attractive place to come to. Again, if you win in New York, you're going to be a king for life. And it will be it'll be a situation where a coach has some room to, I mean, like, it's not going to be you're not going to have a playoff mandate. It's probably going to look better than it does this year. You would think. That's one of the reasons why I would like a guy who's a little more established. I would like a Brian Dable. I would like Mike Vrabel. Because, again, with like a Ben Johnson or something who, if he doesn't have the Lions, if he doesn't have that offensive line, doesn't have those playmakers, what is he? What is he going to be? We don't know. We don't know. It could continue to be a disaster. But if you bring in an established guy who's hard-nosed, I think that's the recipe. And maybe you have some success next year with Aaron in that scenario. Maybe you have a little success, and then you have a quarterback behind him that's young and perhaps can take over. So I don't think this is a terrible situation, but the idea that people are saying nobody's going to want to go to the Jets, I think that's silly. Why? The point is, you're probably going to go to a bad team as a head coach that's jobless right now. Chances are you're going to go to a bad team, a team that's struggling, or a team that maybe is better than their record perhaps indicated. But Chiefs aren't hiring. Ravens aren't hiring. Niners might be hiring. I don't know. I don't think they will be. I don't think they're going to get rid of Shanahan. Sorry. Pass out to De'Ami Brown on first down. He gets a few yards down to the 31-yard line. We got a second down and about 7 coming up. I know he's not on the hot seat, but I bet the Haslams would sacrifice Stefanski to save face. Hey, if they sacrifice Stefanski, my door is open. And by my door, I mean the New York Jets door. Stefanski would be, I think this is going to be a great year for head coach signings. So it couldn't come at a better time for the Jets. Brian Robinson gets a first down. It's about a gain of 7. I think it couldn't come at a better time. You're going to have some nice candidates out there. So they're going to hire somebody that is pretty remarkable, I think, that can turn the team around. We'll see. Brian Robinson with a 9-yard gain on a little screen pass. One thing I don't want to happen is I don't want Brian Dable to go to Chicago because I think he would fix Caleb. And that would aggravate me because I want Brian Dable so bad. I would want Brian Dable so bad. Jimmy England says, why would anyone want to go to Jets? Why would anyone want to go to the Jets? They are going to be good anytime soon. They're going to be good? Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy England. I know they're going to be good. That's very nice of you. I think the Jets are Eckler gets a first down. He's down at the 50. I think they're a better location than Dallas. I mean, you really want to deal with Jerry Jones? You have Dak Prescott, who is meh. I mean, that team's just as undisciplined, if not more undisciplined. Got Micah Parsons, who has his own podcast. That would be interesting. You see, everybody is saying Belichick to Dallas. I don't see it. I don't think he'd want to deal with Jerry Jones. I don't think Micah Parsons would be allowed to have his podcast anymore if Belichick was there. I think it would create maybe he wouldn't be if Deion's there. Who knows? But I think I don't think Belichick's going to want to deal with that. I think if he lets the Giants know, which I think he's been doing, hey, just say the word. I think they're gonna hire him in a moment's notice. Second attempt from the 38, Jaden Daniels working out of the shotgun. Throws this out to Austin Eckler, and Eckler gets about a 5-yard gain. Third down and about 5 coming up. Jimmy England says, we'll trade you McCarthy. We don't want McCarthy. McCarthy wanted to come to the Jets too when we hired Adam Gase. He wanted to come to the Jets. And we were like, no thanks. You know what? I was like, well, McCarthy's a good play caller. I don't want McCarthy. The problem is discipline. McCarthy, obviously, discipline's an issue there. And Zach Ertz picks up the first down, and they are in Philly territory, down to the 46-yard line. Big third down conversion. So McCarthy, that would be a terrible hiring, in my opinion. Not because I think Mike McCarthy is a bad coach, but their issue is discipline, and he is not a disciplinarian. They need somebody who is going to reel these guys in. Because right now, you're letting the inmates run the asylum. 1st and 10. Daniels looks like he's going to run, and he's going to maybe lose a yard. Second down coming up. Don't want Matt Nagy, no. No, thank you. No, thank you. No Matt Nagy. No Matt Patricia. No Brendan Staley. No Steve Wilkes. No way. Yeah, they're not going to bring in McCarthy. What would Rodgers do if they brought in McCarthy? That would be a total disaster on so many levels. No Rex Ryan. No, thank you. Daniels, eyes downfield, throws over the middle, and that is low. That was intended for Noah Brown. And we got a 3rd and 9 coming up. 2-time Super Bowl champion Matt Nagy? No Nagy. No Nagy. Ta'o is going to hide for now. He's going to go back to his demon dimension. 3rd and 9 coming up. Jaden Daniels out of the shotgun. Gets the ball to Eckler, and Eckler drops it. So we've got a 4th and 9. There's another punt. Toe is making his presence known from the demon dimension. Matt says I would take Rex. No, I would not take Rex. Rex had a horrible, horrible, horrible coaching record with the Buffalo Bills. Towards the end of his stint with the Jets, he took over a talented roster, is what he did. Which we have, but I don't think Rex would be a long-term answer. I think it would be maybe with a talented roster next year and Rodgers, maybe they can do something with Rex, but then we're going to have a few seasons where we're just going to sit there and he's going to be terrible. Because he's pretty terrible. I would rather get a guy in. I'm telling you, man, like a Mike Vrabel, Brian Daboll. I think those two, for me, are the guys who can't miss. That's what I feel like. I feel like those are guys that could be there for a long time and find success and build a culture. And they have brains. It's not going to be an absolute nightmare. I mean, Brian Daboll took the Giants to the playoffs with Daniel Jones. Last year, look what he did with Tommy DeVito. He's got, like, Daniel Jones is just bad. He's getting the best out of Daniel Jones that he absolutely can. So if you have a Jordan Travis there, Daboll, I would love to have Daboll work with him, where he doesn't have pressure to have to come in and play right away. That would be phenomenal. That would be phenomenal. And if he doesn't feel Travis is the guy, then, maybe at some point you are in a situation where you can draft somebody or trade up and draft somebody or something. But I think for a guy like Jordan Travis, we kind of have faith that he can be a good NFL quarterback. And with Dable, you know, maybe he can be better than good. That's a guy who's actually been able to get the best out of his quarterbacks. We've never had that. And we know that he can do that. Fiver by Dude says McCarthy could have at least made Sam Darnold look usable, or even Wilson. Gase ruined Darnold, and usually McCarthy has a winning season. Yeah, Sam Darnold will just always go back to being Sam Darnold, though. Like we're seeing him with Minnesota. He would go back to being Sam Darnold. I don't think he would get anything out of Wilson. And I also don't know that Gase ruined Darnold. Darnold is pretty much the same quarterback he was at USC. He was wild. Couldn't, you know. He's just playing against much better competition now. So it's exposed a bit more. But in this perfect situation he's in Minnesota as a veteran, he is still Sam Darnold. So I don't know that McCarthy would have gotten more out of him. And I'm not ready to say Gase ruined him. I thought Gase was a terrible coach. But I think Sam Darnold was just always going to be the Sam Darnold. Doesn't look like he can get the Sam Darnold out of him, unfortunately. Dude's up to 560. We got his belt that's going to come up one more time. Hold on here. There we go. And Jalen Hurts throws out to Saquon Barkley. It's about a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up. It was weird because with in Carolina, Sam Darnold looked good for the first 3 or 4 games, but because he was running a lot and getting the ball to Christian McCaffrey. And then once he had to step up, looked terrible. Got a first down by Saquon Barkley. It's about a gain of 6. He looked so bad that he got his coach fired, and then they bailed on him. Who they should have kept was Baker. That's got to hurt. That has got to hurt, knowing that Baker was there, and you're just like, oh, man. Man. And A.J. Brown makes the catch. Got a 2nd and about 3 coming up. 25 concurrence on the short stream. Say what is up. Say hello, people. Say hello. JB100 says Ron Rivera. Oh, I don't know if I'm down with Ron Rivera. Devonta Smith makes a catch on a short gain. We got a 2nd down coming up. Takeda Luna says Baker still sucks. No, he does not. No, he does not. That is insane. Neptune Red says, what's my favorite part of the mail? Oh my God. I can't read that out loud. Neptune Red is going to the Phantom Zone for 10 seconds. Saquon Barkley gets a first down, and that's down to the 49-yard line of the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, we are down to the 2-minute warning. JB100 says, Rich, maybe you should give Barry Switzer a call. No. Let him go back to the Cowboys. That'd be nice. Nostalgia. Cowboys like nostalgia, right? I wonder what Brian Billick is up to these days. Yeah, Brian Billick was a hell of a coach. He was a hell of a coach. Yeah, no Ron Rivera. I'm not a fan of Ron Rivera. Matt West says, hail to the PFD shorts. Yep. Hail to the PFD shorts. All righty. We've got a 2-minute warning. That's where we are. On the short stream, if you're looking at the score, it says 2:14, but in real time, we're at the 2-minute warning. It's a little bit of a delay there on the scoreboard, but the score is still correct. 7-0. I think I overshot this prediction, the 34-28 prediction, unless we have a big second half. That might not come to fruition. I've been really over predicting these scores. The last 2 games I got pretty close. But I've over predicted a few of these. I've gone pretty insane with some of these score totals, but it's okay. It's okay. Cameron wants me to say his name, so I'm going to say it. Cameron. What's going on, Cameron? He's acting like Heisenberg on the short stream. So let's see. 54% of people on the short stream said the Eagles are going to win. 36 said the Commanders, and 11 want both sides to have fun. And on the regular stream, we got 68% Commanders versus 22% Eagles. And 10%, they just want both teams to have fun. So that's pretty crazy. On the main stream, 68% of the people pick the Commanders, and on a short stream, 36% of the people pick the Commanders, and 54% pick the Eagles. We've got a conflict of interest here. Short streamers think very differently than main streamers. This is like the Republicans and the Democrats. Ryan Fitzpatrick is dancing in the cold. It looks pretty cold there. Tony Gonzalez has a coat on. Fitzmagic's beard is on point as per usual. And Jalen Hurts is going to take the snap. He gives it to Saquon Barkley, who runs into his lineman and gets taken down after about a gain of 1. Barkley's got 13 rushes for 53 yards. Hurts working out of the shotgun, 2nd and 6. He will take the snap, throws over the middle, and that's caught by Devonta Smith. He's down to the 26-yard line. 1:23 left on the clock. Matt West says, like the stream, 59 votes and only 35 likes. Let me switch up the poll on the main stream, by the way. And Jalen Hurts is going to run. He's going to gain about 2 yards. We got a 2nd and 8 coming up, and there's a flag on the play. All right, so illegal contact on the defense. That's huge. That is huge. Automatic first down. A.J. Brown, yeah, illegal contact. I don't know about that, but okay. Seems like kind of a soft penalty, but whatever. First down at the 20-yard line. Jalen Hurts working out of the shotgun. Dotson was in motion. Barkley gets about 2 yards. Philly has all 3 timeouts, by the way, as does Washington. And they will take their first timeout with 51 seconds left. Really need to get in the end zone here. Lord Keyboard. Yeah, that keyboard is loud. It is loud. Folks, smash that like button if you haven't already. 36 likes on the stream. The keyboard of doom. Does it blow your eardrums out when I hit the keyboard? The keyboard of doom. Yes, indeed. 2nd and 8 coming up. Jalen Hurts working out of the shotgun. 53 seconds left. He takes the snap, throws it to the end zone, and that is batted away. It was intended for Devonta Smith. We got a 3rd and 8 coming up. Sandestro on the play on the deflection. Got a 3rd and 8 coming up. Claxity clacks, the demon of keyboards, says Father Dismas. Yes. I should get a better keyboard. You know, I like this one because it lights up though, and it matches the aesthetic. I don't care that it's loud. It sounds cool. I think it sounds cool. I sound studious when I'm typing. You guys know what I'm typing. Jalen Hurts avoids the rush. He will run for the first down, and the ball will be at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal from the 9, coming up for the Eagles with 39 seconds left. Excellent. Got 30 concurrents on the short stream now. Jalen Hurts with a hell of a run. Matt West learned to type on a typewriter with no power assist. I was not very good on a typewriter. But once computers became a thing, I really hit my stride. Jalen Hurts is going to run again, and this time, oh, he breaks a tackle. He gets taken down at the 4. 33 seconds left, and Washington took a timeout before, so the Eagles still have 3 timeouts. I believe this is going to be the Eagles' first timeout. 2nd and goal. Philadelphia will take their first timeout. Well, wait a minute. Is Philip Quinn here? What's going on? The multiversal champion has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. There is his belt that's giant. He says, good evening, everyone. There he is. The multiversal champion has entered the stream, and he's a Saints fan, licking his wounds. The Saints are another team that's probably going to be looking for a coach after the season, after they fire Dennis Allen. They have an interim, see how he does. But they'll likely be looking for a head coach as well. Like I said, you know, it's not like these coaching vacancies are in such desirable spots. Good news, Chris Olave might be coming back this year. Hopefully his concussions, you know, he should probably wear a Guardian cap. Just Saquon Barkley gets maybe 2. So we got a 3rd and goal from about the 3. 28 seconds left. Philly will take another timeout. We'll take another timeout. Rangers fan on the shorts chat said, bye-bye, daddy. You made me go over there and look for that. This is why. This is your problem. This is the problem that I have with you. Okay? This is the problem, Rangers fan. So you spend 1 minute in a Phantom Zone for wasting my time, my most valuable asset. Don't do it again. Because next time, that 1 minute will turn into 5. And then if you bring that other fake account in here, I will ban him forever. 3rd and goal coming up by the Washington Commanders. Jalen Hurts working out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. He avoids pressure. Oh, he's going to pitch the ball into the end zone. They're going to call that an incomplete pass. He tried to bounce at the Saquon Barkley. Hurts is not hurt. 4th and goal coming up. Looks like the field goal unit will come out. Blown opportunity by Philly. That play calling at the end of that drive was pretty horrendous. Pretty horrendous. Jalen Hurts had 2 guys wide open in the end zone and just couldn't get the ball off. Couldn't get the ball off. Who was he passing to? Yeah, it looked like he was trying to get the ball to to Barkley. Devontae Smith ran into A.J. Brown on that play. Just crazy all around. Oh, the Eagles made a field goal. Look at that. They put 3 on the board. Surprises never cease to amaze me. Got a 7-3 game, folks. 7-3 game. Insane. There we go. All right. Phantom Zone and Rangers fan is a better love story than Titanic. Yeah, we have a new Phantom Zone champion, by the way. He's a Rangers fan, sorry. Rangers fan has now officially become the Phantom Zone champion. He spent more time in there than anybody. This year, at least. I thought this game was going to be more dynamic too, Scantor, as you can see by my score prediction. As evidenced by the score prediction, I thought there was going to be a back and forth, but there has been a back and forth in terms of punts. So that's always fun. Here's the kickoff, 19 seconds left, and the Commanders will take over at their own 30. Even Zod, oh, he's been Phantoms. Well, I mean, if we're talking about the comic, I don't know how many times Phantom Zone's been in the Zod, how many times Zod has been in the Phantom Zone. I know he has spent the most amount of time in there in a single visit. But I don't know how many visits he's taken. That's a good question. We're going to have to look that up. 1st and 10. Jaden Daniels has 4 wide. He's working out of the shotgun. He takes the snap. Gets the ball over the middle to Eckler. Eckler is across the 40, down to the 45, down to about the 49. And Washington will take a timeout with 11 seconds left. Going to get a playoff here and try to get into field goal range, obviously. Rangers fan says he's had a few penalties. Few penalties. In hockey. So they're showing that Hail Mary against the Bears. That was crazy. I mean, that was on a tipped ball. We act like Jaden Daniels completed that pass. Technically did, but still. Daniels throws it out, and that is incomplete. That was to Luke McCaffrey, the brother of Christian McCaffrey. Commanders might get those 3 points back, says SG. Yes. 2nd and 10 with 9 seconds left in the half. There is the great Dan Quinn. And the refs are blowing whistles. I hate that sound. Philadelphia calls a timeout. What are you doing, Nick Sirianni? Why are you calling a timeout? Just wasting all of our time. We're about to get another Hail Mary. I don't know. I think they're going to try to get one playoff to see if they can get into field goal range. They still have that timeout. If they can't, then I think you go for the Hail Mary. But 9 seconds is enough time to try to get into field goal range. Nine seconds, in my opinion, is enough time to get into field goal range. Just throw a little slant over the middle. Have his dude dive at about the 40 and call that timeout. Gets the ball off. There we go. They call a timeout with 3 seconds left at the 40. What did I do? I don't have a future telling device. I'm telling you that right now. I don't have a future telling device. So they completed the pass. Get it at the 40 to De'Ami Brown. Was that Noah Brown? Oh, it's not going to be a catch. It's not going to be a catch. Could not hold on to it. Could not hold on to it. Jimmy England says the Jets should promote Hackett. And the Cowboys should make Jerry Jones their coach. That would be awesome. Was Luke the son of Ed McCaffrey? I don't know. Is he? Is he Ed McCaffrey's son? I thought he was Christian McCaffrey's son. Incomplete pass. So 4 seconds left. So Washington will get their timeout back. 4 seconds left. Are you going to do... You're going to run... Are you going to throw another Hail Mary? Maybe? Jalen Hurts is blue tinted right now, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep that in mind. Jalen Hurts is in the blue tent. We can't see what's going on in there because you can't see through... I can't see through blue. It's the only color I can't see through, but... It's a little concerning. And Washington runs the ball up the middle. What was it, just 4-yard pickup. End of the first half. We are at half face, ladies and gentlemen. Commanders leading the Eagles 7-3. There we go. There we go. Jeremy JB says New York Rangers and a penalty box, unheard of. All right, so we have got halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Not the barn burner I thought it would be, for sure. Not even close to it. But hopefully the second half, maybe both teams make some adjustments and could come out and give us a game to be proud of. That's all we want, is a game we could be proud of. Jalen Hurts is jogging out of the blue tent and into the tunnel. Hopefully he's okay. So at halftime, remember earlier when I said something about the little image above my head, that underdog logo? Well, I got a few things to tell you guys about that. Join the millions who played on Underdog last year with their pick'em game. You could win money by making smart sports picks. It's time to turn your takes into cash by going higher or lower on player stats like touchdowns, interceptions, receiving yards, and more. And first-time depositors, I'm going to need you to listen up. Are you listening? Let me know. You guys listening? First-time depositors, listen up. Use promo code DEMON to claim your special pick and get a first-time deposit offer of up to $1,000 in bonus cash. You could win up to 1,000 times your money. And I want you to remember that Underdog is the best place to play fantasy sports this year. And if you are on the mainstream, you are looking at the availability map right now. If your state is highlighted in green or yellow, they're obviously available, or eligible, I should say. And if your state is covered in that smoky gray, you are ineligible. Underdog is available in 30-plus states, including California, Florida, Texas, and even Canada. Again, check out the availability map on screen to see if you're eligible. And I'm going to show you the draft availability map. The yellow indicates eligible states. If the state is grayed out, you are unfortunately ineligible. And as I said before, remember, Underdog is the best place to play fantasy sports this season. And I do not lie when I say that. And I want you to remember also, always play responsibly. This is all in the spirit of fun. That's all it should be. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything extreme. Just have fun. It's a lot of fun. Trust me. I assure you. I play Underdog and I have a blast. You will too. And don't forget, if you're a first-time depositor, use promo code DEMON to claim your special pick and up to $1,000 in bonus cash. A deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. That is promo code DEMON. I always have the promo code right there above my big giant melon head, so it's easy to remember. Whether you're seeing me on Shorts or you're seeing me on the main stream. It's right there. You can see it spelled out, DEMON. You got the heroic Underdog right there. Oh, on the short stream, it's right over here. That's where it is, on the short stream. Thank you, Underdog, for sponsoring the stream once again. Let's hear it for Underdog, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. I know you're all applauding. I can hear it. I can hear it echoing throughout the cavernous world. All right, what's going on? We are at halftime. Broccoli salad, cranberry sauce, and stuffing, says Matt West. That just sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. We're talking about Thanksgiving, I assume. I have to get the penthouse ready for Thanksgiving, by the way. Got to get a nice Thanksgiving banner back there. Maybe I might have a different penthouse for the holidays. I don't know. And then we'll come back to this one. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Samuel Miller says, so I have a historical Jets question for you. Which old Jets quarterback do you like? Mark Sanchez? Chad Pennington? Yes. Boomer Esiason? Kenny O'Brien? Browning Nagel? Random. Chad Pennington, first and foremost. My favorite Jets quarterback of all time is probably Vinny Testaverde, followed by Chad Pennington. They're very close. Played at the same time. Then after that, maybe Glenn Foley. I can't count Aaron Rodgers. I can't count Brett Favre. Boomer Esiason. When I was a kid, I liked Boomer Esiason. I was happy that he was a Jet. But when I think of Boomer, I think of Cincinnati. He doesn't feel to me like a Jets quarterback. That's the problem that I have. Scantor on the short stream says, thanks to Underdog for sponsoring. Matt West waves to Underdog on the short stream. Thank you so much for checking out the short stream, guys. It goes hard. Short stream goes hard. Sharky says, I know a nice cabin you can go to for the holidays. Just don't go in the basement. Sounds intriguing. And I'm definitely going to go in the basement. So I'm going to take you guys with me for the holidays. That would be excellent. Email me the info, Sharky, and we'll set that up. Father Dismas says, we must join forces against the Candied Yams Nation. Why are we attacking the Candied Yams Nation, though? Candied yams are delicious. Yams on their own are delicious, but you throw marshmallows on them and some maple syrup, you just took a dish that's delicious and you made it even better. What isn't better when you put marshmallows on it? Oh, I mean, probably a lot of things. I think lentil stew probably wouldn't be good with marshmallows. But there are many things. I was talking about ice cream the other day, vegan ice cream. There's a place called Vegan Scoops in Orlando. And you can get ice cream with all these crazy toppings. So I got, you ready for this? I got peach ice cream in a cone, a waffle cone, no less, with pretzels, marshmallows, and whipped cream. Let's hear it for Vegan Scoops. They don't sponsor me or anything, but they're delicious. It's delicious. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you guys are getting crazy with. I love the Thanksgiving talk. I can never have enough Thanksgiving talk. So let's do more of this. And I'm not even kidding. Garlic mashed potatoes, yes, says Scantor. Sourdough stuffing, never had it, but bring it on. Candied yams, no marshmallows. Oh, Scantor, come on. I think Scantor really likes Father Dismas. Even that, and this is why I like the stream, because he's a Bengals fan and Father Dismas is a Steelers fan. And then there's just some camaraderie there, but I feel like you were pressured into saying no marshmallows because of Father Dismas. I'm just throwing that out there. Just throwing it out there. There you go. Sharky says, no, don't go in the basement. I haven't cleaned it ever since the accident. And you put that in quotes. Sharky, now I'm concerned. Now I'm a little concerned. I thought we were talking monsters or something. Or like a situation like in the movie Barbarian. Have you guys seen Barbarian? Crazy movie. Baked sweet potato with cinnamon butter and sea salt. Cinnamon butter. That sounds good. I mean, I'm not going to use real butter. I'm going to use the vegan version, which is still butter. It's just the vegan version. How is ice cream vegan? You can make anything vegan, Jimmy England. Come on. Jimmy, this is 2000. What year is it? 2024. It's 2024. Get with the times, man. It's not 1978 anymore. It's 2024. You can make anything vegan. I could give you a whole, like a 10-course meal of all vegan stuff, and you wouldn't even know, including ice cream. You wouldn't even know. You'd be like, wow, that meal was good. And I'd be like, it was vegan, Jimmy. Everything was vegan. And you'd be like, oh, no, I knew. And I'd be like, no, you didn't. Shut up. You did not know. No, seriously. And I'd be like, Jimmy, no, stop. You didn't know. Just admit it. Then you'd be like, yeah, you know what? You got me. I didn't know. Yeah, it was good. It was good. That's exactly what would happen. That's exactly what would happen. Green bean casserole, Sean Cantrell. You always got to applaud the green bean casserole. I'm down with that. Anakin Skywalker says cinnamon butter is so good. Yeah, cinnamon butter sounds delicious. Fresh cranberry sauce, yes. PFA's sister makes cranberry sauce every year. It's delicious. It's delicious. 2000 was almost a quarter of a century ago. Yeah, my God. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Every now and then I'll see, like, on Twitter or something, they'll be like, oh, this show came out, and it'll be like a cartoon that I used to watch or something, and it's like, today it turns 50, and I'm just like, how? What? Are you crazy? No, that's not right. That can't be right. Golden mashed potatoes are my favorite with gravy. Gravy, you can never have too much gravy. Ever. Because even if you have too much gravy, you just save it and then put it on other things like the following days. That's what I love about Thanksgiving, is just all the leftovers, and it's like 3 days of just you eat like a king for 3 days. It's like medieval times. Oh, man. Dylan Mullen says, can you post my link in the chat? A link to what, Dylan? What link are we posting in the chat? Nolan says double eggs? You mean deviled eggs? I don't know what double eggs are, but I remember my mom used to make deviled eggs, and I loved them for Thanksgiving. Hot take, stuffing over gravy. Just combine them, Matt. What are you doing? Are you going to pick one over the other? Why would you do that? Like, this isn't like communist Russia. No, you just both of them. Just both of them. Who's stopping you? Nobody's stopping you. If you were at a house on Thanksgiving and they say you either the stuffing or the gravy, pick one, you leave that house. You tell them, I'm going to take both. And if they say no, you have to leave that house. And then you come to my house. I'll give you both. I'll give you both with open arms. There'll be plenty. I'll be like, you want another serving of stuffing and gravy? Go ahead. Take it. Not a big deal. We got plenty. And the pumpkin pies are going to come. So, I mean, and if you don't want to save room, don't. Because you can just take a nap, wake up, and then, damn, pumpkin pie is right there. Anakin Skyogre says, my mom always makes these cheesy potatoes that she breads up and cooks them in the oven, like a sort of cheesy potato casserole. That sounds outstanding. I love when people do beautiful things with potatoes. That sounds amazing. Potatoes, it's another thing. I can never have too many potatoes. We only have 39 likes on the stream. Are we kidding? Is this a joke? Can't be a joke. Can't be a joke. Drew Breezy says, so is Hurts hurt? I don't know. He was blue tented. At halftime, he came out of the tent. I don't know that they've given us an update, but I have not, I haven't heard anything. I'm assuming, I mean, he looked okay. He came out of the tent. He wasn't talking to anybody. He just ran into the tunnel. It is also quite possible that Nick Sirianni has no clue that even happened. So, that could be why no one was running next to him. Nick Sirianni might be absolutely clueless to the Jalen Hurts situation. We got the start of the third quarter coming up. Half face is over. Oh, it always makes me sad when half face is over. I feel like we have good discussions during half face. It's like we just break away from football for a minute. We're talking about Thanksgiving food. I never want to stop talking about Thanksgiving food. I do get sad when Thanksgiving's over, though. I got sad when Halloween was over. This is my, like, October, November, December. It's like my happiest time. Love it. And then we got the playoffs and the Super Bowl. And then we go into like just months of darkness. But we're not going to have months of darkness this time because we're going to be doing streams throughout the year. Jalen Hurts is riding a bike with his helmet on. Oh, off. His helmet off. That's not a helmet. That's a beanie. So let's see. See if they say anything. Or they're saying he's just getting loosened up. So doesn't look like he's going to be out. Just getting loosened up. He's still got his shoulder pads on. He's coming off the bike. Looked like he was about to fall off the bike. Please. Matt Peckle says, let's keep talking about food. By all means. Scalloped potatoes au gratin. Yes, that's what that's called. Scantor got it. Matt Peckle, my night is going great. How's yours? Even better now that you're here. Austin Eckler goes up the middle and loses the football. And there is some pushing and shoving. And Washington will retain possession. Okay. Okay. It's a variant of au gratin. Yeah. Hurts was warming up. So I might make a mac and cheese casserole. That's always good. I'm definitely going to make stuffing. I'm definitely going to make my vegan roast. I make those from scratch. They're outstanding. I make my gravy from scratch. That's 4 things. I might have to make mashed potatoes. Just mashed potatoes with the skins in them. I think that's what I'm in. I always make corn. That's like just boring stuff, but I like just throwing out on my plate. Vanessa's mom makes stuffing. That's pretty good. We have 2 different types of stuffing. I mean, not pretty good. It's really good. Her sister makes the cranberry sauce. She makes the candied yams. Got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Her brother makes mushrooms. Yes. So 2nd and 2 coming up for the Washington Commanders. And Jalen Hurts is out of the shotgun. Noah Brown is running in motion. Hands this off to Brian Robinson. He gets taken down for a loss of about 2. So we'll have a 3rd and about 4 coming up. Takedo Luna's going to make some tacos for Thanksgiving. I have no problem with that whatsoever. No problem whatsoever. I am down with tacos on Thanksgiving. I'm down with tacos any day of the week, actually. Thoughts on Pittsburgh versus Ravens, says Sam Mason. That is interesting. I might take the Steelers. I feel like they're less likely to play sloppy. Quite honestly. Daniels, this pass is broken up, but there's a flag that was intended for Noah Brown. Looks like that's going to be a first down. It looks like it's going to be on Cooper DeJean. Let's see what this penalty is. Pass interference on Philly. It's a first down for Washington. First down for the Washington Commanders. Samuel says, all this talk of food has me sleepy. I have to unbutton my top pants button. TMI. Philip Quinn with the $5 says, how high are you on Jaden Daniels? I think it's fair to say he looks like a top 5 quarterback this season behind Lamar, Burrow, Patrick, and Blue Santa. Yeah, I think you got him. Nailed. I am extremely high on Jaden Daniels. That's your multiversal champion, by the way, speaking, ladies and gentlemen. His voice is booming. It's a 2-yard gain up the middle for Brian Robinson. Philip Quinn, before I answer your question, there's a couple things I'm going to do here. I'm going to throw your title on the screen because we need to see your title. There's your name up there. Just embossed in the nicest gold you can ever find. That gold, by the way, we took that from the pyramids. Don't tell anybody. Just to make that belt. Pass out to Austin Eckler. He is down to the 30. He's still up. Austin Eckler has been impossible to tackle tonight, by the way. Down to the 28 of the Philadelphia Eagles. Very high. I'm very high. No, I'm not high. I'm very high on Jaden Daniels, though. Jaden Daniels is he's right there. So there was this, as Philip Quinn goes up to $1,005. He's over $1,000, ladies and gentlemen. The first person to ever be over $1,000 at this point in the season. I think he's firmly 5'6", right there. As Brian Robinson takes this down to the 20, and we'll have a, so say 2nd and 2 coming up. So as long as As long as he keeps playing like this, man, I mean, he could be within the top 5 conversation. I mean, this is remarkable for a rookie. 2nd and 2 coming up. And Daniels will try to run up the middle and he'll lose a few yards. So we got 3rd down and maybe about 4 coming up. He had nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. It's always impressive, obviously, when a guy like Jaden Daniels, for example, because what did we expect from Washington? We didn't expect much. But a rookie can come in and just have an impact like this. A rookie can come in and have an impact like this, all of a sudden turn the fortunes of the franchise around. You don't see it happen often with a rookie, especially in a situation where, again, you don't expect much from them, or didn't expect much from them. But sky's the limit for this dude. Sky's the limit. We got a 4th and 4 coming up. Looks like Washington will try to kick the field goal. Scantor says, I want both teams to lose, but if I must pick, I want the Ravens to win. That's coming from a Cincinnati Bengals fan, by the way. Terry McLaurin has 0 catches, says SG. Yeah. 40-yard field goal attempt for Gonzalez. And the whistle blows. Field goal would have been good. There's a flag on delay a game on Washington. Oh, man. I feel like that's happened way too many times this year. These delay of games have been getting crazy this year. Washington was just taking their sweet time. I mean, that was like 2 minutes beyond. So now, got a 4th and 9. Now this is a 45-yard attempt for Zane Gonzalez. So they made the last one that wasn't good because of the flag, and this is good. Made them both. There we go. Washington will extend their lead to 10-3 over the Philadelphia Eagles. There we go. And ball will move. And we got about 11 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Scantor said, Thanksgiving was always one day where my mother and sisters were not allowed to pester me because I was cooking the feast with my dad. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I love to cook on Thanksgiving. I'm just like, everybody get out of my kitchen. This is my domain. I hate when people are in the kitchen if I'm cooking. I'm just like, I do everything. It's like I clean as I go. It's like clockwork, man. I'm like that guy from Hell's Kitchen, right? No, is Hell's Kitchen a show? Who's the guy that yells at everybody on the kitchen? Kitchen Hell, whatever it's called. I don't know. That's what I'm like, though. You come in my kitchen when I'm cooking, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. Now Wes says, this is just because we have to wait for Rodgers to audible out of whatever nonsense Hackett called. Yeah. Rodgers was just sitting there being like, what? I have to be the offensive coordinator now. My God. But I'm telling you, 10-7. It's coming up. It's coming up, 10-7. Gordon Ramsay, yes, Hell's Kitchen. That's what it is, okay. Hell's Kitchen's also where Daredevil's from, but not, he's from the actual Hell's Kitchen. You forgot the tofu sauce. I don't make tofu sauce. I could make sauce out of tofu. You can make a lot of, if you get the silken tofu, that would be really good. But I don't make tofu sauce. Takedo Luna says, I buy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I know some people that do that. They go out and they just buy and I get it. Like some people don't want to cook that big meal. They want to make it a day where they just get to chill and they just get the food. And I have no problem with that either. No problem with that either. Adam West. It's not Adam West, it's Matt West. He says, give me an open flame and a grill, and I am in my element. Yeah, I love, I find cooking to be therapeutic. I'm a pretty big fan. Pretty big fan. Let's see, hold on. Okay, I thought I was getting a text message from PFA, but I was not. There is the kickoff. And Gainwell will get across the 30 down to the 35. Nice little run back from Kenny Gainwell, but there's a flag. Let's see what this is. Jalen Hurts is jogging out onto the field. This is going to be a hold on the Eagles. 10 yards, so they'll take it at the 25-yard line. Take it at the 25. Dude says deep frying a turkey. Hi.
Hi.
What you doing?
The dogs were upset at me because
dogs were upset at you?
Well, because when Astro was running outside and this one was barking indoors.
Oh, so he's coming in. So
they're like hiding from me.
PFA is having a little thing with the dogs. They're mad at her now because they got a little.
Because they're spoiled.
They're spoiled. They are spoiled. Yeah.
Because I didn't want to have both of them outside since I didn't know what Lucas was barking at. So I left him in here, and he got pissed off at that.
He got pissed off.
You heard him?
Yeah, that's why he was barking inside. Yeah. So she had a little spat with the dogs. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hi.
She says hi. Everybody's doing it the proper way too.
Oh, good. With
yes.
A lot of exclamations?
Exclamations, capitals. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Lucas and Astro are causing mayhem. Yes, they are. And then Lorraine was causing mayhem. Yeah. And Lorraine tricked me. I thought somebody was crying or something. I thought there was something crazy. Astro's going to Astro, yeah. He does. Astro's actually the more well-behaved one. 3rd and a yard and a half coming up for Philly. Astro is definitely the most well-behaved out of the 3 animals. PFA in the shorts, says Matt West. Matt West went on the short stream to give you a shout out.
Oh, nice.
She said nice. See ya. Lorraine is an agent of chaos. For sure. 3rd and 2 coming up. Hurts back to pass. Throws over the middle, and that's to Dallas Goedert. He takes this down to about the 38-yard line. Who do you guys have in a fight tomorrow, by the way? Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? This is interesting, and I feel like I know how it's going to go. I'm going to put up a poll for that, because this likes thing bugs me. I'm going to put up a poll. Jalen Hurts gives the ball to Saquon. He gets about a yard. I'm smashing the computer, the keyboard loud, by the way. Doing it on purpose. Okay, there we go. Who wins the fight tomorrow? I know who I think is going to win. Fight's going to be fixed worse than the Chiefs game. Yeah, there is that possibility, right? There is that possibility. Pounds that keyboard like Tyson. 2nd and 10, Saquon Barkley takes this for about a 4-yard gain. We got a 3rd and about 6 coming up. Lord Keyboard, he's loud, and he does not care. He does not care. So far, we have 14 votes, and everybody's picked Tyson. Oh, go. Yes. I picked Tyson. I actually picked Tyson on underdog. I picked Tyson for the knockout. I don't know, man. I know he's 58, but have you seen him train? Past the Saquon Barkley. He's at the 30, the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Saquon Barkley, he's fast. Little lollipop pass over the middle from Jalen Hurts to Barkley, and Barkley takes it forward for a big gain. Big gain. Tyson sells edible gummies in the shape of human ears. Does he? Is that true? Because that checks out. I could see that happening, and if that is true, that's genius. That is genius. Pass goes to Dallas Goedert. It's about a gain of 1. Second down and 8, so it was a gain of 2. Second down and 8 coming up. Nolan says, I got a 6-pack bet on Tyson. So we've got 18 votes. 6% have gone for Jake Paul. 94% for Tyson. Who guessed Jake Paul? Tell me who guessed Jake Paul. One person voted. I want to know who voted Paul. I'm just curious. I'm not going to argue with you. 15-yard line, 2nd and 8. Philadelphia Jalen Hurts takes the snap. He's flushed out to the right, and he's going to run for maybe about a gain of 2 before he goes out of bounds. We got a 3rd and about 6 coming up. How did Jake Paul get in here? Is Jake Paul in here? They're called Mike Bites? Really? Are they? Are we serious? Oh my God, that's incredible. He's like the biggest troll. Mike Bites. Yeah, I think Tyson's gonna just hook him. Like, poof. I don't think he's ever been hit that hard. Jake Paul. This is different. Tyson still looks fast. The only thing that would concern me about Tyson is Hurts throws to the end zone. That's incomplete. Intended for A.J. Brown. The only thing that would concern me about Tyson is I don't know what his stamina is going to be like. So if he doesn't secure the early knockout, he might get tired, and then the fight will just drag on a little bit. So that's the only thing that concerns me. But I think he's going to get underneath. He was so good at that in his prime, just getting underneath and just exploding. And I could see him doing that. And Paul just, I don't think he's been hit that hard. 31-yard field goal attempt for the Eagles. That is good. So if they had hit those other 2 field goals, they'd be up 12-10 right now. I'm just pointing that out. Bills Mafia 49 comes in here. Hold on a second. He's saying something crazy. And this is exactly why the Bills are going to fall on their faces against the Chiefs. You should be worried about the Chiefs this week. Coming in here talking about the Jets. Where's Bills Mafia? Hold on. There he is. The Jets suck. I haven't been typing because I've been sleeping, and I'm going back to sleep. Good night. I have a hangover. The Jets suck, he says. This is why you will fail against the Chiefs. And then the Jets are going to roll off win after win after win. And they're going to steal this division from the Bills. Because the Bills are going to go on a losing streak. Especially if they're going to have to play us late in the season. That's going to be for the division. We're going to win, and then we're going to beat Miami. So how about that? How many of you know the incredible beast that was Butterbean? Yes. Butterbean, have you seen he was in some pretty bad health issues and turned them around. So Butterbean, last I checked, is doing pretty well. I didn't see Tyson at the weigh-ins. He's jacked, man. Yeah, he still has knock you dead power. And I mean, I'm seeing him hit those mitts. He's just exploding. And then I'm seeing Jake Paul train and him punch. And I'm like, I don't think he's going to be able to hit Tyson. Again, unless Tyson gets tired. I don't know how hard of a shot Jake Paul can take. Like, has he been hit that hard? Because Tyson is a truck, man. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, you got it. Sharky is a Kansas City Chiefs fan, says, typical Bills fan drinking their sadness in the face of destiny. Yeah, I mean, if we were playing the Chiefs, I'd be probably waking up from a hangover right now, too. That's what it was, right? He did DDP yoga. That's what it was. Butterbean did DDP yoga. And DDP has turned some people's lives around, man. Have you seen, who are the wrestlers? You know, Buff Bagwell is one guy that has DDP yoga's helped. Man, who, I can't think of the other wrestler, another guy. He was like more of an obscure guy, but there's the kickoff. That will be down in the end zone, and Washington will take over at the 30. Bills Mafia says, wait before I go to bed. My friend is Rangers fan 100. So Bills Mafia may be another Rangers fan 100 account. Or is he not? Let's see. I don't know. Butterbean called out Jake Paul recently, I think. Oh, man. Hey, Nick Jodice is here. There he is. The creator of the Pro Football Demon logo that is right there. And right there. You can see it. And Brian Robinson gets a gain of 2 on that. So we got 2nd and 8 coming up for Washington. Buff the stuff Bagwell, yep. Buff is the stuff. And there goes Jaden Daniels. He's going to run on 2nd and 7. He gets across the 40, and that's a first down. I can't remember that other wrestler's name, that DDP kind of hangs out with DDP right now. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. Gain of 4 by Brian Robinson. Matt Beckel says, WCW NWO fan for life. Yeah, that was a bit. It drives me crazy what they did to the NWO, though. Just watered it down so much by letting everybody in it. It was crazy. Yeah, DDP helped Scott Hall. Jake Roberts is another one that he helped. Scotty Riggs, that's what I'm thinking of. Scotty Riggs, he's helped. 2nd and 6 coming up. Gives the ball to Brian Robinson. And Robinson gets maybe half a yard. Jordan Davis on the tackle. We got a 3rd down coming up. Third and 5 for the Washington Commanders. Jade Daniels is working out of the shotgun. It takes the snap. They're at their own 45. He gets swallowed up in the backfield at about their own 35, and they are going to be forced to punt again. Oh, man. It'll be Eagles ball. Dude comes in with a fire and says, that's it. I'm trying out for the kicker position. So sick and tired of this BS. How do we not hit field goals? You have one job, kick the effing ball. I agree. Look, we've gone through the same thing, so you're preaching to the choir right now. Preaching to the choir. And, again, Greg Zuerlein cost us like 3 games, by the way. 3 games. Could be a very different season right now. Oh, and the punt is almost blocked. The Gene takes the ball down to about the 24-yard line. Eagles will take over at their own 24. So, dude, we got to get Dude's belt on the screen again. There it is. Dude's television title. And we're going to update his donation total. It's up to $5.65. There we go. Dude is up to $5.65. DDP helped Steve Austin too, did he? Did Austin have, well, I know Austin had like the neck issues and everything. Noah Hammond says, go Birds on the short stream. Oh, all of a sudden my eyes got really itchy. I don't know why. Don't know why. Don't know why that happened. Where's To'o? Yeah. To'o's got to come back out. He's definitely got to come back out. Yeah, we're going to do this. Do I look like, what's his name? The Commander's coach? I feel like I look like him when I do this. All right, wait a minute. Let us get To'o on the screen once more. Yeah, you have one job to kick the ball. It drives me insane. I can't deal with it. There he is. There's To'o the Drive Butcher. To'o the Drive Butcher. You can see if you're on the mainstream, that is it. We could sign Rodrigo Blankenship. Yeah, we could. That would help. Thank you, JD, for keeping Greg the Leg out there after it was obvious. Yeah, JD, I think it's a surefire thing that he's done. Have you seen his latest interview with the press where he looked like he just looked like he is just doesn't care anymore. He looked like a guy who doesn't really have anything to do. He's just answering questions, and he's like, whatever Woody wants, what he gets. This is pretty much what he said. Essentially, that's what happened. 1st and 10 from the 26. Barkley gets about a gain of 10. He might have enough for the first down. Might be a little short. Let's see where they spot this. It's going to be about half a yard short. 2nd and about half a yard. JD's a lame duck GM. Yeah, last year of his contract. Probably not going to get extended. Just... And I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. Devonta Smith gets a first down. It's taken down by like his neck, though. Surprised that wasn't a flag.
You guys want to be friends again? Let's be friends.
They're following you. Flying Brian says Tyson in round 2. Yeah, so 84% says Tyson. 16% say Jake Paul. Wow. Does anybody think Jake Paul would knock Tyson out? That's the question. Now, Tyson has had issues with guys who were bigger in terms of length. Well, I mean, Buster Douglas, Evander Holyfield. He had trouble with Razor Ruddock, I believe. I know he had some trouble with Frank Bruno, too, back in the day. But, I mean, like, those guys were like, oh, I passed to A.J. Brown. He's across the 50, down to about the 47. Sharky says PFA. Rangers fan, why do you want me to tell her what you got banned for? Why? Takeda says Jake Paul in the first round. I accidentally clicked Jake Paul. So one of those votes is a fraud. And as it passed to Devonta Smith, that's about a 3-yard gain. Feels like it should have been more. There's going to be a flag. That's going to be a face mask on Washington. We're going to head to the 4th quarter soon. Let us see. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Dan Quinn look going right now. Got the Dan Quinn look going, but I can't do this for too long because look, Lord Chair's here, and then I have to keep my head like this. So Lord Chair does not like the backwards hat, so I got to do forwards hat. No foul. Okay, I was gonna say another Phantom face mask. Why doesn't yeah, no Phantom face mask. Grab the helmet. Grab the helmet. Oh, man. Yeah, that should have been a flag. Should have been a flag. And the Philly faithful is not happy about that. 2nd and 7 coming up. That was crap. 15 seconds left. Jalen Hurts will take the snap on 2nd and 7. Give it to Saquon. He's going to get taken down for a loss of 1. And we're going to go into the 4th quarter. $10-6. This is crazy. This is crazy. 10-6? Man. Now, West says, should be betting how long Paul can stand up. I feel like most of the people who pick Tyson, I don't know that any Gen Xer would pick Jake Paul. I guess that was my point of this whole experiment. I don't know that anybody who grew up watching Mike Tyson would take Jake Paul. I feel like the people who are taking Jake Paul are the younger crowd who don't really know what Mike Tyson was. I know he's 58, but I mean, you watch him train, you watch him hit those mitts, and you're just like, he looks the same. Like, he looks like Mike Tyson. Doesn't look like he lost anything. I mean, you know, this could be a quick fight. I mean, Tyson would come in and just knock guys out immediately. And I think that's what I'm expecting. But maybe that's nostalgia speaking. I don't know. We don't have anything recently to go on in terms of Mike Tyson fighting. So that's the one caveat. Because we don't know. Well, you could see him training and hitting mitts. And, you know, when you shadow box, you always look good. But then when you're fighting somebody, looks a little different. Tyson hitting mitts, it's going to look good. It's always going to look good. It's going to look clean. You do see some guys hit mitts and it looks a little sloppy. But I don't know, man. I'm watching him throw punches and I'm watching Jake Paul throw punches and I'm just like, I don't see Paul lasting with this guy. I don't. I do not. Matt Beckel says, better question, who wins, Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers? I think Jason takes him. I think Jason bodies Michael Myers. Jason is, I mean, he's been in hell. You know, like Michael Myers has had, he was floored from a hanger in his eye. Like Jason's been through it. Jason's like been out in space. Like, it's a little different. Little different. Jason got, I mean, Michael Myers got taken down by just like bullets and stuff. I mean, he keeps getting back up, but Jason's been through some stuff. Jason's been through it. Was there a death battle with Jason versus Michael? I'm sure if you look, somebody's probably done this stuff. Somebody's probably talked about it, gone over it thoroughly. But my response is the only one you should care about. Jason would body Michael Myers. Easy. Hurts on 3rd and 7 is going to run. He gets pushed out of bounds, and they're going to spot it about a yard short. And the Commanders are like trying to push it back 2 yards. So we got a 4th down coming up. Hurts. Did his foot touch the line before he went out of bounds? Oh, he got the 1st down, it looks like. I think Philly's going to challenge this. Back foot was in. Yeah, Hurts, that should be a first down. All right, they're giving him a first down. There we go. Bring back Celebrity Deathmatch. I was never a fan of Celebrity Deathmatch. Was not a fan of that. Father Dismas says Jason's a mama's boy. Oh, wow. He is, though. Michael Myers hates his family. He's like Aaron Rodgers. He can't stand his family. If you are part of the Myers line, he's on Halloween, he's going to come for you. So there was that rumor going around that Rob Zombie was going to do a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. But it's false. But it would have been, and Washington saying Philly jumped, but they did not. They give the ball to Kenny Gainwell, who'll find some room up the middle, and he gets about a 13-yard gain. That's a first down. So where are they right now? Where is Philly? Philly is at the 25-yard line. They give the ball to Gainwell again, who goes up the middle and takes this down to the 10. Another first down for Philadelphia. Just keep feeding Gainwell until they could stop him. Keep feeding Gainwell until they could stop him. That's what you got to do. John Scripture's here. What's going on, John? Good to see you. A convert from the short stream to the long stream. Excellent. Good to see you, my friend. 1st and 10. Gainwell up the middle. They're doing that. Takes it down to about the 4. And we'll have a 2nd down and 5 coming up from the 5. Yeah, so the Rob Zombie, I was interested to see what he would do with Friday the 13th. I was actually a little excited about that, even though the only thing I liked from Rob Zombie in terms of a horror movie was House of a Thousand Corpses. That was it. Everything other than that, including the Halloween stuff, can't stand. I mean, I hate it. So Barkley to the outside. He'll get in the end zone. Nope. Down to the 1-yard line. So we'll have a 3rd. So the 1st and 10. Wait, no, this ain't 1st and 10. It can't be 1st and 10. It'd be 1st and goal from the 1 if it's a first down. 1st and goal from about the half. About half a yard away. Yeah, I think that's going to be about half a yard away. And they're lining up for that tush push. Hurts gets in. Looks like they're in. Yep, the Eagles will take the lead. Philadelphia on the tush push. Goes up 12-10. What a drive by the Philadelphia Eagles. Hell of a drive. That is tough to stop. It's still tough to stop. Not as tough as it used to be when Jason Kelsey was there, but nonetheless. Green Bay, the only one's able to stop it was Green Bay, says Al Michaels. In Brazil, I don't know if this is going to be good because who knows. Oh, no good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Go Cobra Commander, says John Scripture. Yes. Go Cobra Commanders. White Zombie's music was okay. Some of it was okay. I wouldn't call myself a White Zombie fan, but I won't say like anything he did movie-wise, I was not a fan of. Anything he did movie-wise, I was just like, eh. Paul might go the distance, but will never knock out Tyson, says Tom Brown. Yeah, I think that could be a possibility. I think Tyson could get tired. If he doesn't get the early knockout, I could see him getting tired, and I could just see a lot of clinches. And but that's dangerous for Paul, Tyson in the clinch, because you can just explode with one of those uppercuts, and you're done. But as he gets tired, becomes less and less powerful, obviously. So could see it go the distance, but I'm expecting an early knockout by Tyson, just like we used to see in 1986. That's what I want to see. Just nostalgia, bleeding with nostalgia. Takeda liked House of a Thousand Corpses. Yeah, that's the only movie I liked. The Halloween movies were terrible. The second House of a Thousand Corpses, what was that called? I don't even remember. Devil's Rejects? I couldn't stand that. I was like, I turned that off. Like, I think 35 minutes into the movie, I was like, I'm done with this. I rarely do that. I can't with Rob Zombie. He's like, he drives me crazy with this stuff. But I was like, him doing Nightmare on Elm Street is interesting. I would have to see it. But I mean, assuming Freddy Krueger would be some, southern drunk guy wearing a flannel. He would probably change the sweater to like a sleeveless flannel button down. That's what Freddy Krueger would wear. He'd probably do something like that. The hat would turn into a bandana. It would just be crazy. It would be crazy. Sharky with the tour says, question. Velocipaster versus Indominus Rex, JP World. I don't know what you just said, Sharky, and I wish I did, because you spent $2 on that. So I feel very bad not knowing anything about what you just said. But if you want me to pick one, I would be picking them blindly, because I don't know what this means. But Indominus Rex sounds better to me. And Austin Eckler. Oh, we got to move Baal, by the way. Got to move Baal. There he goes. Dude comes in with a $5, says, be glad we are not in a call. I am making up words, right? With this effing kicker. You have one job and he cannot do it right. Dude's losing his mind right now with this kicker. Losing his mind, and I don't blame him. Don't blame him, because you do have one job to kick the football and you can't do that. That's what drives me crazy. I'm going to bring this back to the Jets like I always do. That's what drove me crazy about Sauce Gardner. You know what Sauce Gardner said? So there's a Jets creator called Matt O'Leary. And he said something about Sauce online. It wasn't like anything disrespectful. 9-yard gain by Washington. Well, he didn't say anything disrespectful. He just pointed out that, basically Sauce missed the tackle. And Sauce Gardner took issue with it and added him on Twitter and said, why don't you come try to play cornerback? Robinson picks up a couple yards for the first down. Why don't you come play cornerback in the NFL? See how you do. And I'm just like, you are paid a lot of money to be a cornerback. If you are criticized for missing a tackle, the thing you should say is, yes, I should get better. Oh, I need to do better. Oh, I need to make that tackle. You're absolutely right. I need to make that tackle. That's it. Not, oh, why don't you come try to play cornerback? You know what? If you give me your game check, I will go play corner for the New York Jets, and it'll probably be the same with the way you're playing. It'll probably be the same. Incomplete pass to Bates. 2nd and 10 coming up for Washington. So with Dude saying here with the kicker, it's the same thing. It's like you're getting paid to kick field goals, getting paid a lot of money to kick field goals. You should probably learn how to kick field goals. Philip Quinn, the $5 says, over under on half an ear bitten on the fight. I'm taking the under. Tyson's not biting anybody's ear. He was vegan for a while, by the way. I don't know if he's vegan anymore, but he was. And he said he found peace with it. Daniels over the middle. And that is caught by Zach Ertz in Eagles territory. Zach Ertz is hurting them. So Philip Quinn, your multiversal champion, is up to 1,010, and we are going to put his title on the screen. Pass to the sideline to Terry McLaurin. He got his first catch of the night. Multiversal champion Philip Quinn. 0 ears bitten. 0 ears. I promise you that. It's not going to happen. If it does, oh my God. Tyson was crazy back then. He admits that he was crazy back then. Daniels under center gets the ball off. And that's to Bates. And he's close to the first down. I don't know if he's got the first down. Sharky with the tour says, what? You need to watch Velcro, a Velocipaster, great movie. I don't even know what it is, but I'll check it out. For you, Sharky, I'll keep an eye out for it. Velocipaster. That sounds interesting. Is it like an animated movie? How have I never heard of that? Jalen Hurts working out of the shotgun on 2nd and inches from the 24-yard line of the Philadelphia Eagles. Gives the ball to Robinson. He's going to lose a couple yards on that. Father Dismas with the fire says, this is your reminder to watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I will remember that, Father. I will remember that. Great holiday movie. From what I've heard, I've got it on my list. I am going to watch it before Christmas, maybe before Thanksgiving. Maybe before Thanksgiving. I don't get too many opportunities to sit back and just watch a movie, but I think I might do that. I love watching holiday movies. I do. I'm that guy. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Washington Cobra Commanders. Jaden Daniels takes the snap, gives it to Robinson. He's going to go nowhere. We've got a 4th and 2 coming up, I think. So what are they going to do? They can take the go-ahead field goal, or perhaps try to put a little pressure on them. I think you take the 3 here. Put it on the Eagles. But it doesn't look like they're going to do that. No, they're going to go for it. Oh, 4th and 2. This is big. This is risky. If you hand it to Brian Robinson, I don't know what to... Oh, man, he bobbles the snap. Daniels is going to try to run. He's not going to get it. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Terrible, 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 terrible. Should have taken the 3, man. Should have taken the 3. I feel like you're playing scared there. If it was 4th and 1, maybe I could say it, but not 4th and 2. Especially with the way the Eagles have been hitting you on that run. Oh, gross. Grotesque. If I was a Commanders fan, which God bless, I mean, now you have a great quarterback, so I actually wouldn't mind being a Commanders fan now. But, I mean, in recent history would tell us that was a mistake. But, I don't know. I would be fuming right now. I'm actually kind of fuming right now. They're your top 5 donation champion contenders, by the way. Melissa Klein, 200. Carter Farris, 160. Father Dismas with 142. Russell, 129.97. He's a Bills fan. Red X Power, 124.79. So we got Bears, Lions, Steelers, Bills, Jets as your top 5 contenders. And when we go to the actual champions, we've got Eagles, Saints. Look at that. Dude's an Eagles fan, Justin's an Eagles fan, and Philip Quinn's a Saints fan. So we have 7 teams represented in the top 7. 7 teams represented in the top 7. Interesting. 25 concurrents on the short stream, 33 concurrents on the main stream. We're on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Even Campbell would have let Bates take the points. I agree, Anakin. I agree. Campbell knows now. He's like, oh, wait a minute. We can just get points if we kick the ball? Oh, that's interesting. Let me do that more often than not. Amy is here. What is going on? Well, up until a few years ago, Commanders fans didn't exist. They were Redskins fans, then football team fans, and now they are Commanders fans. Well, that's true, Amy. That's true. She's just setting me straight. Is anybody crashing? No one says he's crashing. It says the stream is crashing. Are you guys having issues? It doesn't show any issues on my end. It says excellent connection all around. I can't believe Washington did this. That was terrible. That was terrible. Daniels fumbled, bobbled the snap is what I'm trying to say. Big stop by Philly defense. So now you could have taken the lead, but now Philly scores, you're going to be behind 2 scores. That just was a terrible decision. That was a terrible decision. I can't say it enough. Horrible decision. Man. Nobody's had crashing issues, yeah. Yeah, why not just take the points? I don't know, because now if Philly scores and they get a 2-point conversion, you're down by 9. Now the game's essentially over at that point. If they just march downfield, take all this time off the clock, you're either, if they get in the end zone, you either have to get 8 or 9. Stupid. That was a terrible play. This is what I'm saying. I'm not convinced Dan Quinn's a great head coach. He wasn't good in Atlanta. He had Shanahan in Atlanta. Oh, wide open is Dallas Goedert. He's down. Oh, the ball pops out, and somehow Philadelphia picks it up. Who picked that up? My God. The tight end, Calcaterra. Wow, there were 3 Commanders around the football. And he just dives through, and man, that was, oh, good God. Good God. Washington had a golden opportunity, but now Philly is at the Washington 30-yard line. They give it to Saquon Barkley, who goes nowhere. They have a 2nd and 10 from about the 30. That was a great punch, man. Tom Brown says Eagles getting lucky. That was insane. That was insane. Matt Beckle's a Niners fan. Crazy luck, says Matt West. Oh, boy. So this weekend, we got the Jets game, primetime game, Monday night game. Definitely doing those 3. Definitely doing those 3. Hurts working out of the shotgun on 2nd and 9. Back to pass, gets the ball off. That's caught by A.J. Brown for about a gain of 5. 3rd and about 4 coming up. Tyson smacked Paul at the weigh-in. I got to check that out. Oh, man. Was it hard, or was it just like one of those things? Third and 3 coming up. If Washington can get a sack here and push them back a bit, that would bode well, because the kicking game has been spotty. Saquon's going to get the first down easily. He's at the 10, the 5, and he's in the end zone. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Barkley with a big-time run. And that was Washington just handing this game over to Philly. I don't get it. That was terrible. Terrible. Every Commanders fan out there should be disgusted. Oh no, with the extra point, they go up 9. That's 2 scores. My math was off before. My bad. They go up 9. Are you kidding me? With 5, just under 5 minutes left? Extra point was good. Now they're up 2 scores. Wow. Philly basically handed this game over to Washington. That's sick. That is sick. Man. Well, there we are. We have to check the pulse of the Commanders fan base, by the way. Let's do that. Let's check the pulse of the Commanders fan base. See what they are up to. Okay, latest. Commanders defense is wearing down. Commanders defense is ass. Oh, wait a minute. I heart censorship, and Trump says, at Commanders, game over. Way to piss away that game. A-holes, but he spelled it out completely. Let me get some of these on screen if I can. Well, I don't think I can. It would take me a second, but I'll just read them to you. Wow, man, are the Commanders about to lose 2 in a row, says Logan Graffia. What you've seen these last 2 weeks, says Will Graves, with the Commanders is a team learning how to win, playing a team that knows how to win. Interesting. The Commanders deserve to lose this game tonight. Flurry put the Herm Edwards meme up. You play to win the game. Game, Commanders. You should have kicked the field goal and taken the lead. Yeah, that's a head scratcher. That is a head scratcher. Man, that is disappointing. Disappointing. It's just I don't understand why they did that. Don't understand why they did that. Father Dismas is away for a few. Isaac says every young team. Isaac's coming through with the this is a very poignant statement here. Every young team needs heartbreaking losses. Their schedule coming up is pretty easy. I don't think they need heartbreaking losses, but I get your sentiment, and you do grow from it. 19-10. This is crazy. I shouldn't even move ball next to the Commanders because that was just stupid. Dan Quinn. Go back to the Cowboy. He's letting his old cowboyness seep into the Commanders right now. Gross. Grotesque. Decato turned off the game. Terrible. Well, let's see if Jaden Daniels, we were talking about Jaden Daniels being perhaps the top 5 quarterback or right around that range. Let's see if he has these heroics. See if he can overcome a 9-point deficit under 5 minutes. And that's a pick. Oh, man. And the Eagles, Reed Blankenship will take over. Interception. It looks like he definitely caught that. Nick Sirianni is happy. Blankenship is happy. Jalen Hurts is not happy. That decision to not kick the field goal has turned the tide of this game drastically. Was that a pick? Yes, that was clean. That was clean. Hell of a pick. SG says, welp. So, is Matt West calling for the title yet? Has he called for the title yet? Matt West prematurely calls for the title. The last time he did that, when the Eagles were playing, it looked like they were going to win, and they ended up losing. So, did I curse? Or did I curse the team? Where is the Eagles title? There it is. All right, let's see. Matt West called for it, so I will do what Matt West asks for. And there is the Eagles title. Oh, let's see if this goes south again. He called for the title. I'm going to see if I can put this on the short stream too. Hold on. Yes, it looks like I can. Wait, let me get it right on the short stream. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, the Eagles title's up on the short stream as well. We got it up. There we go. All right. Oh, I cursed Daniels. Yes. I always tell you guys I don't have the power to curse anybody. But you somehow believe I do, so I'm just going to go along with that. But I cannot. I cannot. I wish, oh my God, I would curse the hell out of the Kansas City Chiefs right now. Oh my God, if I could curse teams. Oh man, I would have so much fun with that. So much fun. So Daniels was trying to get he was just staring his receiver down. Oh man. This Philly defense really stepped up in this game. They are flying all over the field, no pun intended. They really stepped up. We all witnessed the Dobbs downfall firsthand. That wasn't because of me, SG. That had nothing to do with that. The great Josh Dobbs, I cannot take credit for his downfall. He looked good, though, in Minnesota for a while. And Saquon takes this down to the Washington 40. Just a matter of time now. But I feel like the refs are going to try to extend this game as long as they can with their stupid whistles. Their a-hole whistles. Oh, it's a first timeout, so they have to blow the whistle because Washington called the timeout. I get it now. That's not the ref's fault. And you have a future-telling device. John Scripture's coming in here accusing me of having a future-telling device. John Scripture, do you see what that says? Non-FTD. That means future-telling device. So that should tell you right there that I don't have one. The word's right on the screen. But you came from the short stream, so this might be the first time you've seen this, unless you've joined the stream before, unless you've lurked there and you didn't tell me about it. That's always a possibility, too. John Scripture with like one of the best last names I've ever heard, by the way. Saquon Barkley running up the middle. He's in the end zone again. Back-to-back touchdowns. If you're playing against Saquon Barkley in fantasy, oh my God. Giants fans are vomiting in their mouths right now. And 20. Well, I got the Eagles score kind of right, but Washington I was a little off on. 146 yards and 2 touchdowns for Saquon Barkley. What a beast. He just put the nail, is that the nail in the coffin? That's it. That's the game. The belt stands. It will stand. John Scripture sounds like a great retro wrestler. It says Father Dismas. It also sounds like just somebody who can write really well. Like the next John Scripture novel's coming out. And you're like, oh man, I love that guy. Chris Bahesa says, I'm effing done, man. He's a Giants fan. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, Chris. I really don't. But this is why, like, football just makes me laugh because football makes you want to rip your eyeballs out and throw them against the wall. It does. Dude says, please never say pun not intended. Puns are always intended. I've never been so offended. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know that was a trigger point for you. I will never do that again. I will never do that again. I will never fire that off. I will never fire off that trigger point for you again. Pun intended. I got you. See? Dude is up to 575. Look at him go. Look at him go, just winning matches, climbing the ranks, getting closer and closer to that multiversal title. Getting closer and closer to that interdimensional title, by the way. He learned how to kick again, says Matt West. Isn't that nice when we can see a kicker learn how to kick right before our very eyes? It doesn't happen with the Jets. So fun to watch. The belt looks good, yes. Belt looks great on the short stream. Bell looks great on the short stream. 47 likes. Hit that like button if you have not. See how long my finger is? Where's Matt West? I mean, no, I'm sorry. Where's Matt West? I just called Baal Matt West. I'm looking for Baal to change him, and I called him Matt West. I don't know how I confuse you guys. I'm sure you guys look nothing alike, but there we go. If I was a wrestler, my finishing move would be the Bible Tumber. Bible Tumber or Tumbler? And what would that be? I picture a guy just being driven into the mat and like flipped around somehow. And then you just play into the crowd as you put your foot on him and he has no chance and he's just, the ref comes in with a 3 count and that's it. And JR is all like, John Scripture with another, wow, look at that, oh my God. This looks like actual football. Yeah, from the Eagles side, yeah. What Dan Quinn did was grotesque. Grotesque. Thumber. The Bible Thumber. All right. The Bible Thumber. It's the Bible Thumber. JR is a little off today. Saquon Barkley is leading the league in rushing and scrimmage yards. But hey, so I hope you didn't hear that. Thumper. Thumper, says Father Dismas. The Bible Thumper. Kenny Gainwell. Showing some Kenny Gainwell highlights, showing some Saquon Barkley highlights. Barkley is good, man. Oof. Jets could have drafted him too. They took Sam Darnold. And I remember Chris Russo saying, you have to take the quarterback in that situation. Yes. And I agreed. And now I don't agree anymore. Austin Eckler gets a 6-yard gain. Not that it matters. 4:25 left on the clock. It's just a matter of time. Matter of time. What's my favorite Green Day song? Oh, that's a good one. I gotta think about that. Give me a second. 2,000 light years away from, 1,000 something slappy hours? That's a good song. But I know there's something on Dookie that I really like. I can't remember. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look at the titles of the... Let's see. Oh, what a catch by Zach Ertz. One-handed catch, and there's a flag. 3:38 left in the game. Dookie songs... Burnout's a good song. Really like Burnout. Yeah, I would say Burnout and 2,000 Light Years Away are probably my 2 favorite Green Day songs. Double axe handle from the top rope. I love it. He goes super old school, just old school and simple. Just the double axe handle from the top rope. He's perfected that to the point where he just lays guys out with it. That's incredible. Spiza Poet is here. Whoa, hold on a second. Hey, good soul. Been a great year for me and my Chiefs. K and your Jets. Bruh, I want her. Yeah. He is a Chiefs fan. This is the first time I think I've seen you on the stream this year, right? He's a Chiefs fan and his wife's a Jets fan. And he tried to warn her. She had an opportunity to be a Chiefs fan. Thanks to her loving husband. But I've had opportunities to become Chiefs fans too. People have been offering me Chiefs fandom and I'm denying it. So me and her are on the same boat. We're stubborn. We like pain. You don't have to understand it. Just know it happens. I'm not even doing play-by-play for this game anymore. What's the point? Because Dan Quinn screwed everything up. Beezy a Poet. Good to see you again, man. Comes in with a $5. First donation of the season. By the way, the Chiefs have to stop cheating. Okay? Because it doesn't count as a win if you cheat. In the NFL, I guess it does. I guess in the NFL it does. Shane Giggles shows up and says, "Hi, I hope you all enjoyed the game. I took a nap and just woke up." Happy birthday to Shane Giggles, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, let's hear it for Shane Giggles and his birthday. I'm going to give you some virtual birthday punches. Put your shoulder by the screen. There we go. Jaden Daniels is going to run out of bounds and stop the clock for some reason. Who cares? Don't you join the dark side. I will not, Nolan. I assure you of that. I will not. Let's see what Amy's saying. Amy says, fun fact, the Jets theme song, Let's Go, Go, Go Jets, was written before the Jets won a Super Bowl, making their drought of changing a theme song the only thing longer than the Super Bowl drought. LOL, Jets. LOL, Amy. That is it's fun. That fact is fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Watch yourself, Amy, okay? Because you will be Phantom Zoned. Happy birthday, Shane, says SG. Everybody, let's there we go. Happy birthdays all around for Shane Giggles. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. New York Rangers fan says his birthday is on December 1st. Well, we will wish you a happy birthday then, if we're here. Are there games on December 1st? Saquon Barkley. Poof, what a beast. What a beast. Extreme Gaming Twin says Commanders fans, and he put the dead face emoji. And then I think a clapping hands. I can't tell what that is, but I think he's mocking Commanders fans. That's on the short stream. And I don't blame him for mocking Commanders fans right now, because what Dan Quinn just did was unforgivable. Could have been up 13-12. And then you put Nick Sirianni in a spot where he's down and he starts to panic because we know he's not a good coach. But you put your team in a position where then they score and you're immediately down by 8. And then if they get the extra point, 9, which is 2 scores. And then it just fell apart. Fell apart. Got a 4th down coming up for Washington. Take this down to the 2-minute warning. Game's almost over.
I doubt it.
It is. There's no way they're going to overtime. There's no way it's going to overtime.
Yeah, right.
So you know how the Chiefs are good?
Astro come.
I don't think she knows I'm talking to her.
Oh, I kind of did, but I was just...
You know the Chiefs are good, right?
I'm not falling for this.
So Spee's a Poet, who comes into the chat, his name's Spee's a Poet. He's a Chiefs fan, and his wife is a Jets fan.
Okay.
So it's like in that household, you have one end of the spectrum where there's a lot of joy, and then the other end of the spectrum where there's a lot of sorrow and sadness and hate.
Are the Chiefs good?
The Chiefs are very good. They're undefeated.
Undefeated.
So how do they coexist in that house peacefully? Do you have any tips?
Don't watch football.
Don't watch football. So my Pro Football Demon channel is recommending don't watch football. Excellent.
You asked about peace.
But I mean, I'm saying, how could they coexist as fans? Like you're just saying, just forget.
You didn't say that as fans.
But that was, I thought that was implied.
You added as fans right now.
Okay, so let's reframe it to that. How do they coexist as fans?
They have to coexist, right? They can't get a divorce.
I don't think of divorce is on the table.
Oh.
No, nor would I recommend that.
So they have to coexist.
The divorce is the first place where her mind goes. It's just like, just go right to the divorce lawyer.
It just seems easier.
It seems easier, yeah. You just sign some papers and it's over. You're like, we don't have to deal with this anymore. Zach Ertz gets a first down. You can be released. Yeah, we got don't watch football or get a divorce. Those are the 2 options. So, okay. Separate TVs. I've seen people saying separate TVs. Okay.
Well, That was easy.
That was easy. Yeah, separate TVs.
How much longer do you think?
It's gonna be over in probably in like the next 4 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Tell everyone I said goodnight.
Okay. PFA says goodnight to everybody. Oh, Speeds of Poet says I cook very, very well. That's big, especially in this house. That's big. Loving, and we don't play each other a lot. Yeah, thank God, because there could be problems. There could be problems. Well, that's good to hear. Especially, I cook a lot too. And PFA was demanding oatmeal raisin cookies before I came on the stream. I was like, you could have told me this earlier. I would have made them. She wasn't demanding them, but she was like, you know, I really like some oatmeal raisin cookies right now. And she doesn't say it like expecting me to cook them, but when she says she wants something, I just get up and start making it. Because first of all, I like making it. I love desserts. And I want to make her happy. So, oh, it's almost a touchdown. 30 seconds left, second and goal. This is a 2-score game, says Crispy. So why are the Commanders giving up? Because I think they were just dejected by what Saquon Barkley has done to them and by what Dan Quinn did with that ridiculous decision. No wonder you're so well behaved. Yeah, the divorce thing. That's where the mind goes first. That's special. Commanders are going for a garbage time touchdown, and they are wasting my time. I just told her this game was going to end in about 4 minutes. And they're stopping the clock. They're doing all this stuff to just make this game last another 15 minutes. Oh, it's a touchdown. Zach Ertz. We have to change the score. So we have oh, he's going for 2. All right, Dan. Do you, boo. Okay. Touchdown Commanders, yes. As a quick point, I've earned this era of Chiefs football. Been a fan since Gerbach was our quarterback. I'm just saying, well, yeah, that, you did earn this. You definitely earned it. Timeout by the Eagles. They're just dragging this out now. TD, onside kick, Hail Mary. Imagine? It would be the curse of the belt. We would blame this on Matt West. This would totally be Matt West's fault. And Eagles fans should just beware of this man if that happens. Beware. Shorts chat is going hard, I know. I saw. And it's led by Rangers fan. He's like a maniac in there. He goes in there and just loses his mind. Here's the 2-point conversion. Jaden Daniels gets away from pressure. He's got his eyes toward the end zone, throws it, and it's caught, but it's incomplete. Out of bounds. Well, it's caught, but it's out of bounds. Is what I should say. So, that's not going to happen. This game's over. Game is over. As another quick note, should pick the Jets as her team because of the... I don't say those 2 words that you just put up there, but they rhyme with gut dumble. To the big booty energy. Drawn to the big booty energy. I tried so hard. And not only could she have been a Chiefs fan, she also, because her best friend could have been a Steelers fan, she fully informed. And so she had a choice to be either a Chiefs fan or a Steelers fan, and she chose the Jets. Man. Oh, wait a minute. That might be a 2-point conversion. The play is under review, ladies and gentlemen. That is insane. Keeping his feet in bounds. That could be... I think that's good. I think we're going to have a 26-18 game here. And wow, imagine Matt West. That's going to be 26-18. I already called it. It's on the screen. That looked great. I wish I can go back in time and not pick the Jets as my favorite team. I really wish I could do that, but I can't. I can't. Unless I find a time machine. But then that's weird because, as Marvel has taught us, I would still be me here in this reality, but I would just change the path of a different reality, right? Or like, both feet in bounds, maintained control of the ball, and that is a successful 2-point conversion. Nick Sirianni's like, he's dumbfounded. Ertz caught it. This game isn't over. Commanders do the funniest thing imaginable. Yeah, imagine that. So we are going to go for the onside kick. This would be incredible. This would be incredible if the Commanders won this game. If they end up tying this game, we go to overtime. Oh my God. I just told PFA we're definitely not going to overtime. There's no way it's happening. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Jeremy says, what's your second favorite team? I don't have a second favorite team. I'm a Jets fan. Like, if I wasn't a Jets fan, I would probably, let's say the Jets didn't exist, I would probably be a Giants fan because my dad was a Giants fan. But if I, there's a good chance I would have been a Bengals fan. Because growing up, I really liked Boomer Esiason because he was lefty and I'm lefty. And I just always loved the Bengals uniforms, like the black and the orange and the stripes. So there's a possibility I would have been a Bengals fan. And the Eagles will get it, and that's going to pretty much seal the game. So the curse of the belt did not work tonight. Unleash chaos. Todd MF Shuchuk says, it's like when the Thing went back to change himself human. Just split the timeline. But come on, Jets. Come on, Jets fans kind of love to suffer. I think we pretend we love to suffer just so it doesn't seem so pathetic. Because it is pathetic. I assure you. We don't like to suffer. But we are going to, I mean, everything's going to be fun. I'm not giving up on the season. And I'm not giving up on the team. And I'm not shouting to Woody Johnson to sell the team. We just need a good coach. That's it. Get a good coach. That changes everything. That's going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be it. We got a final. Not close on the Washington side to my prediction, but, you know, hey, close enough, I guess. Well, I will see you guys. Thank you all for joining the stream, by the way. And on the short stream, we had a bunch of concurrence on there. We had a total of 4,195 views on the short stream. Can you believe that? 4,200 views on the short stream, and we have 38 concurrents right now. Unbelievable. That is awesome. Eagles win, says Stephen Hollinger. Man. Excellent. Let's keep that going. So we're going to be back on Sunday, obviously, for the Jets game. Sunday night game, Monday night game. Going to be doing it. But for Philadelphia Eagles, for all you champions, Justin Ziegler, Philip Quinn, and Dude, and all your contenders, I just want to say thank you to everyone who joined. And I will see you soon. I am Rich Jodice, the Pro Football Demon, and this is dragging out this ending because I hate saying goodbye to you guys. But sometimes it just has to be done. Take care.